The switch is on.
It's a little bit too loud. That's more reasonable.
Okay.
Oh God, sorry that. Oh man. Whoa.
I know I've awakened. I knew that this was going to awaken sleeper cells, but
Oh yeah. I listen to it sometimes, but yeah, God, that takes me back. All right.
Okay. Congratulations on the assaults of Gloria King's manufacturing, not manufacturing. Sorry, that's Newbie's place. True Jersey Manufacturers.
Yes.
Gloria King's real estate and landscaping company's special operations branch in. I did not write down the location that this was, the planet that this was on. Oh well, it's got that one's name if you want to go find that one in the back in the previous session.
Tweed.
Tweed?
Jeans. Tweed jeans.
Jean was spelled G-E-A-N.
Weed pleather jacket.
See, if
Now
it's
we're
a Jean
talking.
planet, that's just a Janet, and that's weird.
Denim planet.
You can't remove the L. It's a Jlanet.
Oh, Jlanet. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. And I opened up everything except for the couple of other documents that I need.
It's where they mine gelanium.
Far away in the depths of space.
The Gene planet resides with an atmosphere of cotton and thread.
I'm just thinking of that meat planet thing with the Carl Sagan cosmos.
Correct. It
An ancient
It
god
formed over
exploded or something.
when when an ancient Floridian exploded. John Cena invisibly burst in the middle of space. Okay.
A super Jova.
Look, sometimes you spend a long day in the denim mines. You know.
True.
The
Well,
gentlemen.
here we are, immediately behind the reception desk,
Yes. And
immersed
behind
in the
reception
music.
And behind the reception desk, you receive, by virtue of trivial hacking abilities, a map for everyone to experience.
Yes, I should experience this map.
Yes.
Ooh.
Alright,
So-
I go in the closets.
Hold up. Okay.
Just taking away
mechanically, how
the
this-
backboard for the chat there to make sure that it is seen on the recording that there's a room labeled extrudite testing.
Uh-huh.
And the way that this ends up working out is that there is going to be a little bit of in-between encounters, which you can choose the direction that you want to go here. There'll be a little bit of between combat, just skill checking and other things like that, depending on what you decide to do. Now, there is also more stuff in here than I have written down, but I've written down like anything that is actually important, which obviously means lunch. Lunch is important, so the canteen's on there.
Hell yeah.
Extradite testing, the off-limit zone, which every single thing that you've ever seen that you receive when you look at this map, it's basically saying you need absolute highest level tax clearance to be able to go in there at all, and you're not allowed to. Like everyone's not allowed to, except for a handful of scientists, a handful of engineers, and they had to be very well protected. Well,
I already have an idea for a skill check.
yeah.
Cube chamber, though.
Okay, finish your thoughts, because that may change it, but I have an idea for a skill check already.
The extradite testing you can actually see is it actually does have some public information listing there, run by one Swado Chekhov, which is like if you misspell the word pseudo, that's how you spell it. It's Swado. Swado Chekhov is the development lead of information and not information, but extradite used in landscaping and quick construction efforts, basically.
Suedo is my favorite character from Monster Hunter.
Makes sense.
So we're gonna go see Chekhov's backfill.
Something like that.
Hmm.
Now, you also do see that access to Balzac's office is weirdly extremely difficult. And in
Yeah.
fact, if you're going to get access to him as an emergency effort, because he's not necessarily letting people in, you have to actually trigger 2 different emergency alerts to force it open. And interestingly enough, the way you do that is by entering both the off-limits and extradite testing zone and fucking things up over there.
You see,
Whoa.
there are 2 bells of complaining.
Oh, wait. Exactly.
Does he have to like go fuck up his office every single time he comes into the office?
Well,
No, he doesn't have to.
you would guess he
lets
just
people
has
in
the
and out.
key to his office.
Yeah. It's if you have to trigger in like a large scale alert to make sure that it gets forced open kind of thing.
I see.
This is a way to override shielding.
All
What
right,
time
so
of day is it?
It is currently in the relatively early morning of 10 in the morning. The very perfect time to stage a siege and assault.
Is 10 too early for lunch? Can we break for lunch? Or should we
10 is a
wait bit?
little bit early for lunch, but like that's not my decision. If y'all want to have
That's
an early
fair.
lunch, you can go for it. They do have brunch options.
Hmm.
oh, they got branch.
They've got brunch for sure.
I could eat.
Do they have pork roll?
They do not have pork roll. I'm
Do
sorry.
they have burger? I would also accept a live cow.
Do we
Or
swing
rather-
by for an assault brunch?
Rather, they do have pork roll, except they do call it Taylor ham here. hmm
It's cursed, but these are the things that you must do.
I feel we could probably get some
North.
work in before we break for lunch.
The north and south of True Jersey are at eternal war over the name Taylor ham versus pork roll. It's the longest standing civil war in the history of Union.
Okay, so my idea for a skill check is I want to use my silver worker skill to see if I can figure out where the fuck's Suedo's office is.
Guido's office? Sure. Yeah, like, that'll be pretty easy to do. So go ahead and give me your civil worker check, and this is an easy check, you know, looking for like a 10. And
Well,
you're
it's an
good?
18.
Okay. Yeah, so an 18 tells you directly. Guido's office is, given that he's the head of that testing, you see that little bit underneath the extradite testing that has the door open to it, and that has that. That's his office right there. It's directly attached to the testing room.
All right, should be easy to get in there and steal everything.
Mm-hmm. You're going to steal the experimental extradite technologies in there for better cubes.
Well, now that we have recruited a cube bot, of course.
Sure, that sounds great. Now you can enter any place, explore any part. You can make your own, choose to make your own checks, or I can prompt you with checks to make. It's up to you. Officially in narrative play, you're the one supposed to actually prompt me with the checks to do, though.
Yes. Well, I've got our into the extradite testing lab by just finding the guy's office who can get in there.
I guess we could check the what I'm assuming are storage closets and cubicles along the way.
Yeah, like that. It's storage closets down there at the bottom, in addition to like. So you see over on the entrance, you go to the right. That's like employee check-in over there. Is the idea. And then there's the closets of like people where people put their coats and stuff like that, move out, go to the left, then enter their own cubicles. It actually would have been better for them to put the closets underneath the cubicles, but hey, you know what? They force them to walk a little bit more than they should have to.
Did the people also come to the office in robots, or are these just like normal size closets for normal size coats?
So the thing is, there's actually like some of them are normal size office with normal size coats, and some of them are actually large closets with large robot coats. Yes.
Large robot briefcases.
So we can like, just take a large robot coat.
If you want to, yeah.
Hmm.
If you want to just steal an employee's jacket, go for it.
I don't know if I have any issue with the employees themselves. I mean, they may work for an evil corporation, but don't we all? It's more that we need to get the ball sacks office.
You always want to get like just gun directly for the ballsack. I understand.
I
Hmm.
mean,
Whomst
they are
among
here
us?
for revenge, right? Like, what? They don't need coats. Come on.
Going to
I mean,
have
I'm assuming on the way over there, I'm just gonna be knocking over cubicles and shit because fuck them. They fucked up our ship.
going to have small claims put on giant robot hard hat and pick up giant robot clipboard, and then Clarkson will dismount and just have the on AI pilot small claims follow him around taking notes. He will just spend a while
social
walking
engineering.
and inspecting stuff.
Well, okay. Social engineering's not really going to work all that well, is the problem here. Because you did
Shoot up their lobby.
obviously and blatantly shoot up the reception. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there, okay? The
We can't
warning has
sneak.
already been issued.
Wait, we can't go quiet now? Oh,
No, you
dude.
can still go quiet. You just have to go quiet, like behind people's back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
Just
that's
don't get
between us
seen.
and management. This is a signal to just all the other randos in the hallway.
I mean, okay, they're not that shitty that they did not issue the warnings to the actual employees as well. Like, if we are currently under attack, get to safety. And like, if giving them footage, camera footage of the ones who attacked them.
Wait,
can go
wait,
quiet
whoa!
in the sense
You're
of
making
just
this sound
staying
like
out of
we're the
sight.
bad guys here.
What? No, you're not.
This is legally ordained revenge.
Look, just because we showed up to some people's place of work and started shooting up the place, doesn't
Hey,
We
mean-
only
Don't worry
shot
about
up
it.
robots. It's fine. It's
people-
fine.
Remember, the vast majority of the time you destroy a robot, you actually don't kill the person inside.
Robots have very safe airbags and crash safety ratings.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's go over to the canteen/closet area on our way to extradite testing.
To anyone who is
Ah, I
unlucky
see.
enough to be caught out in the open while we are making our way through the halls, just
Yeah, firm
quickly
talking to.
shoot them a questionnaire about have you been exposed to paracausal events or extra-dimensional
will.
activity?
Have you been involved in a workplace accident?
Yeah.
Has this ever happened to you?
Hey, you know what? Weirdly enough, a few people will be willing to respond to yes, no to that.
Some people just
Oddly
like signing
enough.
questionnaires.
Yeah,
I
just
feel
get
they're
some
validated
data
by-
while we're
by
here.
answering questions.
Yeah. If I see any whiteboards with like formulas on them, I'm gonna go in and just change numbers at random as we walk by.
Right. By the way, just so you're aware of this directly, the possible encounter that would be over on the right at extradite testing or something like that. Who could say? You would receive the scan of your ally for that encounter, Mooncarver, which is one of the robots there. And I did make good on my promise ages ago to say, oh yeah, weirdly enough, Mooncarver's mech has just this cool monk spade as its main weapon. So I did make that.
Heat spade.
Yeah, like a heat axe that Zaka would
Yeah.
use, except it's a monk spade. As you can see, reasonably fast, quite flying.
Heat monk.
Yeah, there seems to be consensus that first we go for extrudite testing.
That's completely fair, and also
mean-
means that
Doc literally made one option that says, this is where the cubes live. The advanced cubes are
We
here.
need to secure the cubes.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
I'm just also gonna throw this out here. I'm glad that my social engineering did work because I do have that one written down and tested as 6.2, and the other one as 6.3, which means that I was correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I
yeah,
think we should go the other way.
No, it's fine. We're simple men. It's fine. We see cube room, and we go to cube room.
Like
It's
this
also
is-
The
this
video
could be
game meta
anything.
testing.
Yeah, the
You
one
save
on
the
top
off-limit
left-
stuff to last.
Yeah, the one on the top
Mhm.
left could be anything, but the one on the top right is cube.
Yeah,
We know
One in
we
the top
want
right is cubes.
you go for
right?
the known unknowns first.
All right. Okay. So on your way to the canteen, like you said, because that was the implication, or at least in that area, Desperado does stay back to, watch out and, like, will warn you of attacks or possibilities of ambush from the back over here, just in case. And if that doesn't work out, he will also just fuck off if things start to get dangerous. So that's also another possibility. Again, I don't have like a map prepared for that area or anything like that because that would be a little bit silly to make. Just gonna reshare this show to players again, so we can just go ahead and load that up. The canteen area is pretty much as you'd expect any given large cafeteria in an office that you'd ever seen before, if they did not just have people eat at desks or in a small break room. This one has a full cafeteria here because turns out like people probably do live here to work as well as just commute in, and that's what's down there in the bottom left underneath the cubicles would have been like a big room over there for that. So people do live, eat, sleep, everything here when they're not doing work hours, or at least some people do. And so the canteen here is frequently open, frequently stocked, currently stocked right now. Nothing stops the cafeteria from keeping going, even during a state of alert. And like I said, they've got brunch options. Would you like some hollandaise?
I was wondering if there's gonna be like a refrigerator that I could steal someone's lunch out of, but
To go for that, you'd probably want to go directly to a break room as opposed to the canteen.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Steal someone's lunch.
Break rooms would be on the left side of the map as opposed to on the right side. Open up one of them, look into a bag. What the fuck? It's just a whole bunch of gems in this bag in the refrigerator. What the hell?
The canteen, are there people just sitting around eating, or?
Actually, no. It is still active, but people are not eating here right now.
Oh, they take it back to their desks.
Going to check on all the refrigeration equipment that exists here in the canteen. Just cross-reference, see if any of it has parts in common with, fridge mistake on the cold station.
Okay. Good in, like, okay, give me a hacker fix, yeah. Relatively easy check. You're not entirely sure, but you're... you know what? Actually, here... Alright, I'm gonna give you an option. I can give you a real answer here. Or you can decide to get a really... I can give you a real answer here in exchange for you taking a little bit of damage. The person, not like the mech. And just dicking your head into a walk-in freezer to see exactly how cold that is.
Absolutely gonna touch that stove.
Alright, so the reverse stove does flash freeze your face a little bit. The whatever sweat that was on your face or like fluid or anything does flash freeze the moment you put it in there. It's kind of like those... There are those like reverse saunas that sports people occasionally like to use, of like you walk into a negative 100 degree closet for like a minute, not a minute, like 10 seconds and then leave. It's kind of like that, but all over the place. It keeps things frozen in here at truly ridiculously cold temperatures, far more than a walk-in freezer needs. Which, yeah, that actually tracks considered the fridge mistake.
So you've given yourself high-speed, advanced cryotherapy. This is what has happened.
Exactly. It does hurt a little bit. The outer layer of your skin starts to peel off and crackle away. But that's worth science, I think. You got a little bit of an epidermal thermal shock happening. And you've taken 2 physical damage.
Alright. Noted.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to get a damn drink in here?
Yes.
Do they
What?
have
I just said it had
anything
brunch
good?
options. You think they don't have day drinking available?
Hell yeah. Kind of want to throw my criminal background as to find the best liquor. assuming that that's okay.
Yeah.
So is that D20?
You don't really have to ask me all that much. You can go ahead and do it, and
I'm just wondering
I'll
what the
work
roll
with
is.
it.
It's
It's
like
fine.
D20 plus grit plus 1d6.
It's you're doing criminal background. You
Yeah.
said?
Isn't that just a
You
standard
don't
advantage?
add your grit. Actually, you just
Oh,
add
okay.
the bonus that you have. So yeah, you'd roll with advantage basically. Accuracy.
Let's see if this works. Oh wow, that's really low. Okay.
You do find some booze, but it is fucking bottom shelf ass, completely generic stuff that is not. It's not something you'd enjoy a nice eggs Benedict with. It is, in fact, just stuff like it's the trap option of like, oh, you do want a day drink? Let's make sure it's unpleasant so no one actually wants to do it here.
Well, based on the rules, I got to give up something. It's my dignity, so I'm drinking that.
That certainly does suck. It is. It doesn't. Okay, so here's the thing. It doesn't taste like. Oh, it's
Your
not
gold
like
is
liquid
always
piss or anything
welcome
like
here.
that. But the problem is, they don't store this in the cryo freezer, or anything like that. They don't store it in anything that actually chills it. So it's like only just barely below room temperature. It's tastes like basically nothing. It's
It
just
was
drinking
stored
like slightly
improperly.
wheat water as
Yeah.
well as everything else. Yeah, slightly yeasty wheat water is
This
basically
makes
what
me
you're
mad,
drinking
and I
right
throw it at the wall.
This is the most. This is the worst thing that you've done so far today to this building. You've just made this canteen, or at least this corner of it, smell like stale booze for the rest of the week.
Good. Actually, I'm thinking now, like, before we started this whole session, not this session, but like this whole couple of sessions, we should have brought some charges or explosives to blow this place up.
Would you like to have some? That's fine. Like,
I mean,
you go digging through the closets real quick to see if they've got
Does
any.
anyone have a? I was gonna say, does anyone have a skill that would?
I mean, I
We can
have a
scrounge or
good
barter or
charge if you
whatever.
want one. Like, I just carry these around. You never know. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we can use downtime actions to find some. It just seems like blowing the place up would have been a suiting end.
We could blow up around the canteen.
You just blow up the
Well-
canteen specifically.
It's,
Wow.
it seems like we're done in the canteen unless there is something else we need to.
I
Do
mean,
here.
I'm getting a huge breakfast burrito. I don't know about you. I rolled an 8. God dang.
That power at a cost.
This is purely very, very. It's weird. You'd think that this would be okay food, but this is like hospital food, honestly. Like it's
Ugh.
flavorless and.
Well, now
you
we
know,
know why.
gonna
these
s-
dude- we know why
I'm
these
gonna
people are
sneak
such
into the
jerks.
back
Their
and see
food
if they have
sucks.
good shit back there. No, there's no good shit.
Not
back
really.
There. It's
Yeah.
trash. Yeah, it's
It's
all
very much
trash.
just like that all the way around. It's like all of the employees, both the ones who actually run the canteen and also the people who work here, they just eat complete garbage, basically. Nothing's tasty, nothing's good. It's probably why people actually just don't use it very often. They just go at eating the break rooms then.
We
and
storm
bring
the
their
gates
own lunch.
of the company fortress, pierce the outer defenses, and then spend the next 2 hours
I mean, we're in agreement. We need to blow up this canteen.
in the
right?
cafeteria,
Yeah.
fucking around.
I think we do. Yeah, this canteen sucks.
Let's
I
see
swear
if
a
we-
vendetta against this cafeteria.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
could just. We have mechs. We could just
could.
shoot at stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah.
we have.
Sure.
That's a thing we could do.
See, shooting at stuff is just superficial damage. They can replace chairs and stuff, but if we blow up the entire place, they'd have to rebuild it.
I'm sure at least one of you does explosive damage in some way, right? Don't you? Anyone?
I mean, it's
mean,
called an
yeah.
annihilation. Oh, I have. I could equip the gas nexus, and that does explosive. Or, I mean, annihilation nexus. I think would remove
Annihilation
stuff.
Nexus will do the job. Yeah, it's fine. You want
I
to just
feel
use
like-
it to just
Yeah, mostly just the food manufacturing stuff. They just need to get better equipment in here. I think that's it's a good place to start. Wow,
Yeah.
I somehow didn't do good.
Don't worry about it. That Man, it's good that you're getting all of these bad rolls out of the way now. when it
Out of the
doesn't
way
really
now,
matter
huh?
much.
Yeah.
Good news, anything that's stationary, you have to hit a 5 to hit. So you got it. You're good.
Nice.
Nice. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna smash shit into other
Yeah.
shit.
So you spend like a good 5 minutes going complete ape shit in this room, destroying everything that's clearly being an insult to you personally. You know, bad eggs, bad food, bad
very cathartic.
drinks. It's very cathartic. It feels quite nice. You break open the way into that walk-in freezer, so the cold starts to seep out into the rest of the zone. Or rather, you know, heat seeps into there, but you know what I mean. And
I think this is the exact moment where Hearth comes back with the key card that he found in the dude's office.
Mhm.
Just sees us trashing the place,
Just sighs.
kicking a cappuccino machine like it's out of Office Space.
The echo shot of my Nexus goes off. And also misses the cafeteria, I guess.
Hearth walks in, and it is extremely a shot of, you know, Donald Glover in Community walking in, and it's on fire all of a sudden. And that's fine. The canteen, that's not a real thing anymore. That's just a wide open room of nothing.
Going in for a rematch against the fridge. Suited up, ready for dangerous encounters in wild environments like a fridge.
Hey, a fridge. You've had a wild and dangerous environment encounter in a fridge before. It was actually maybe the most dangerous encounter you've done so far. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we making a stop at the closets? Do we want to get a code or something on the way?
I mean, are we just gonna role play as their employees at this point? Like, how?
I think we have decided.
Employees.
I think
Oh.
we've decided the path of violence is the one. to
Comrade,
take
did
at
you
this
not
point.
see the problem that happened in the cafeteria today?
I agree with the violence.
Oof.
I also agree with the violence, says the employee that you're talking to, I guess. Let's go do it. All right. So at this point, it's the direction has been decided about where you'd want to go, which was as pointed out, extradite testing. Which on your path to, it's actually not that hard to get in here. It's not really like a dangerous location with like high. It's like there's no volatiles here or anything really. It's a generally safe place to be, so no one is like forced to not enter here or anything like that. You meet up with Booncarver along the way, who Denning, who's like, yeah, let's get. Did you steal someone's jacket? Also, what happened to the canteen? And so on and so forth. And then you arrive. It's a big, wide open room with a whole bunch of distinct rocky things coming out of the ground, sort of thing.
They're practicing extruding here.
Mm-hmm. There are rocks here. Unbelievable.
What?
Yeah, who could say? Big wide open room aside from all of these rocks, which actually make it quite claustrophobic and not big or wide open. Every peak on these rocks is height 6, and you would have to climb over one, which climbing has its own set of rules here, to cross directly over it. But it is possible to do, and all of that. That's not hard, and of course,
in
small
fact,
things
we
can
have
just
a
fly.
depth -6 pit
Yeah, there's just a pit over there
up
as
at the
well.
top middle.
Is that an arc at the top?
That is
Like,
an
can you go
arch,
under-
yes.
Okay.
You can go underneath that, yeah.
Makes sense.
Upon entering, you see, and in the far distance, there is an enormous robot, like a truly enormous robot over there, in the top right of this map, currently sitting on a ledge that has someone standing on the top right of it, like doing some light maintenance, like on its head. And when I say it's a massive robot, I mean it is a size 4 robot. It is enormous. And it is of a suspiciously unique and recognizable shape.
Oh no.
Cube Emperor.
You gotta get that thing bigger. The Shift Z. There it is.
Oh man.
That's the same size. It's the same size. It didn't change.
It can't get any larger. It's already zoomed in.
Like in comparison, the professional responsibility, largest mech that you all have, is like less than half the size of this guy on the map.
Wow, tier 3 ultra veteran too. Okay, so we don't want to cross this cube bot. I got it.
Well, anyway,
Well-
let's cross the cube bot.
Unfortunately, entering into this room is an inherently obvious thing to someone who, you know, runs and owns this room as a testing ground. So upon entrance, not necessarily hostilities have begun, but better get him a bot opens up like a hatch and just slides on in to start the boot up anyway.
So we should have put on some jackets.
live
and
in my
pretended we
cube.
were employees, so you wouldn't have done that. Damn.
You have entered the territory of Cube Master.
Cubes are here. You can, if you want to, set yourself up in roughly... Hold on. Let me get this drawing tool out. Anywhere within this bottom left cube. You can set yourself up anywhere in there.
And so as far as we can see, there is currently no one else in here, just GigaCube.
Just Cube Prime, as far as you can tell.
For now. Alright, take a forward position on top of the range.
Vanguard up front. Yeah, because I'm just gonna probably deploy and try and hunker down because these are pretty big peaks, right? You said these are like height 6.
Oops, wrong map.
Height 6, they're
There
quite
we go.
tall, yes.
Yeah, so that's
Hey,
ex-
why you keep
cover.
sliding yourself back and forth, Boix?
I wasn't. I don't understand.
Newbie, do you want to be at the corner between both so that you can protect both sides of this?
Well, can I move through this?
You can climb up on top of it, yeah.
Okay.
You can climb. Every rock is peak 6, like it's height 6, but it is climbable. It is not like a sheer cliff at all.
I thought I could not move on to that, so that's why I was not moving there.
It's a little bit complicated with how I have this set up, but it means that I have to... Not everything on here is on the map layer, for reasons. And it sounds like you're all setting up over there, so I'll put Mooncarver... Mooncarver can fly when doing normal movement, I believe it is, or during boosts. So, let me just
Mooncarver
double
can
check that real
fly.
quick. Yeah.
I don't know, something about the delivery of that was funny to me. We all know how my brain works.
Also, is everybody chained in a way that I can... Wow, I can even help Mooncarver.
Oh yeah, if you want me to be a little closer,
If
so you can...
if you want juice,
I
feel
will
free to move
accept.
within juice range.
I'll accept juice. I'll enter the juice network.
Okay, hover flight whenever it moves or boosts. So all movement is hover flight capable, so extremely good. It does have to land between movement, though. If you have flight, that means you can basically just consider this to be, you go up 6 and then land on it, and there you go, you're done. You don't have to make any, you don't have to climb personally or anything like that. It's quite nice.
Boost.
Oh, we had time before this to like repair, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How much is it to repair a
2.
Like a system.
1.
Is it 2
It is
for a
2.
system also?
I thought it was 1 for a system, 2 for a stability structure.
I knew it was 2 for structure, yeah.
It might be 1 for systems then, yeah.
Okay. I'll get that spent then. 1 second.
1 for full health, repair a destroyed weapon or system.
Okay.
2
yeah,
for
that
a
makes
structure
sense.
or stress. 4 to revive a destroyed mech.
Alright. I am down to 1 repairer left. Nice. Alright.
Spend 1
Oh,
for that.
just gonna go ahead and double set this up, by the way, because I did a little bit of customization on this mech, and it looks kind of neat, I think.
It does look good.
Yeah.
He's got like a piston thing on his hand.
Yes, that's actually a weapon. And you can see it on his on a sheet if I remember right. It is the subbo spike. It's actually an explosive like spike that he can fire from his arm right there. So it's not a
Oh,
pile
neat.
bunker or anything like that.
I didn't realize that I could zoom in on anything I'm allowed to click. Z.
And Shift Z on my end like makes everyone be able
Brings
to
it
see
up.
it. All right,
Okay,
well,
yeah, because yeah,
double check real quick to see everything that I have on. All right, so you might be. There are a lot of things on Cube Prime, so I'm gonna have to be reading quite a lot of things every single turn, just so you're aware.
Oh, you can be
Alright.
reading shit?
I'm gonna be reading shit. Y'all do go first, however. I just double checked, and there is no ability for
You
Cube
reading stuff
Prime to go
mechanics,
before
boy?
you.
Are you
There's a
saying
few
that Cube
mechanics.
Prime might have like 6 robots worth of rule text on it?
I mean, maybe. Could be anything.
okay. So is our goal just to get through this room, or do we need to destroy Cubebot?
Destroying Cube Prime would definitely be a way to set off an alarm to force Cube Prime to like get this stuff ready to go. So it is a good primary target. Yes.
Okay.
Get it?
All right. Well, I'm gonna. There we go. Pull out and deploy. 3 in front of you. We to try and jam up this middle channel. If you try and go through here, by the way, just remember you have to stay a little bit away from it, or else it'll bonk you. And then yeah, just chain literally everyone and both drones for 4 overshield. So everyone feel free to throw 4 overshield on your stuff, however you normally do it.
Pretty solid move.
And,
Yeah, not bad.
yeah, that'll be it for turn 1.
Excellent. It is time for cubes to activate. So first and foremost, obviously, Cube Prime needs to deploy the cubes as the very first move. So go ahead and use the mobile printer. It does have the extradite quality, which means it deploys 2 cubes instead of nearly 1. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy those.
How
Are
big
you
are
lo-
these cubes?
Are you allowed to do
They're
that?
quite large. They're this large.
Damn, it's a big cube.
Now, they get deployed to adjacent spaces, is the idea. Which is not super useful. However, I'm going to use... Where is that? The insertion catapults additional quality, which is a protocol as well, which immobilizes Cube Prime here and allows it to be able to throw adjacent allies or things to any space within range 10.
Oh shit, it's
Now-
Guts Man.
Yeah, Gutsman or Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Those are the only 2 guys that can throw things.
Yeah.
And by doing that, he has plugged up the location right here to easily enter the zone into cube time.
Hey Doc, can I get that sound effect again?
Oh, you mean a doosh?
Okay, just making sure.
Also, I'm gonna need that cube to make a hull save or take 4 energy damage and be knocked 3 spaces directly away from it.
It cannot be knocked back. It is immune to knockback. However, it will take the 4 energy damage and cannot make saves.
Okay, beautiful.
What are the size of these cubes? Is it like 6 tall or something?
They are size 2.
Okay. For the purposes of climbing, I'm assuming it's also just like 6.
For their size 2, which means that they actually only 2 height as well.
Oh, only 2 height. Okay, so they're easier to get over than the rocks.
They are, yes. So the it is Cubot has done a single move there, and let's see, thin sensors, and sight.
Not looking forward to Cubot throwing a cube at me.
Well, don't get hit.
All right. On top of throwing that cube, it is using its Sandblast to move here. Free blast to area within line of sight and sensor range. So not too... Sensor range is only 15. It's not extremely far. However, it is still capable of getting it to here, which does encompass at least professional responsibility.
Rude.
It does have a difficulty if it's an attack, by the way.
It is not an attack.
Okay.
So any character that is inside the area has soft cover and treat all characters as being invisible, as in you can't see out of this area. And if you end your turn in that area, you take 3 armor piercing kinetic damage.
I'm sorry, what's doing this now?
Pocket sand.
It's like a sandstorm gun.
Okay.
The Sandblast move. All right. Basically, from a distance, an extremely high, extremely high density, sand chunk is fired out from the Q Prime, printing it. That fires into the ground, kicks up a shitload of very, very sharp dust. And if you stay in it for too long, you'll take damage. And also, you can't see enemies outside of it, is the idea. You do have soft cover in it, though. So, there's that. All right, that's 1 turn for Cube Prime.
Also, how high up is Cube Prime right now? It's a little hard to...
6, because Cube Prime is on a ledge over here, which is height 6.
Okay, and it's got no cover from us. It can see us pretty clearly. We can see... Well, the ones of us up on top of rocks, it can see pretty clearly.
And it actually also can see pretty well anyone who's not in it, so long as you're within sensors. It can't see you very well outside of sensors, though.
All right, I feel like I have to. There's a move I could do, and I've got to go for it. Got to see if it will work.
Yeah.
So I will move and then boost to get out here, just right next to that 0.
Does your move involve an attack roll of some sort?
There will be attack.
Okay, I'm giving you a leadership die for bonus d6.
Oh, are you doing an attack on Cube Prime?
Having moved around gets me invisible. Yes.
At the beginning of Loon's turn, I would like to do a free lock on from my not lesson of the open door. That was the first one. The lesson of the held image. The one reaction I get.
Okay. So that applies a lock on?
Yep, once per round.
So I get to benefit from a lock on as well. Interesting. All right, so now let us attempt to invade Cube Prime.
That is a crit on the cube invade. So congratulations.
All right. So
I do have a handout, by the way, for the scan on this. If you would like to bear witness to the length of cube.
we'll get there. First, though, hey, Horus System Upgrade 1. Well, also, so because of my perk, because I have hit with attack and benefited from lock on, choose 2 bonus heat or being moved.
It is currently immobilized,
Right.
so it cannot choose the movement.
So it'll get 4 heat from this.
Mhm.
And well, I guess how would that interact with puppet system? Does being immobilized set its maximum speed to 0?
It only has a max speed of 2 to begin with.
Yeah, let's figure out a ruling on this.
And the immobilize, was that to use
Characters
a
cannot make any
weapon?
voluntary movements, although involuntary movements are unaffected, says immobilize.
Okay,
so I can, puppet system, move your full speed off of
Off
the
the
cliff,
cliff, yes.
into the pit.
That's a 12
That's a
drop.
12?
That is a
Fall?
12
It is
distance
a 12
fall.
size fall. However, being a spacer mech, it actually just gently floats down into the pit as opposed to falling down like hard into the pit.
Damn.
All right,
So it actually does
has
not take
systems
fall
for
damage.
this.
It was a good
Had to
idea.
check. Had to be sure.
Yeah, that would have been very funny to take like fucking 15 armor piercing damage falling off a cliff.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
Pretty solid move.
Cube.
Cube.
What a bunch of
Cube
heat
gets
in
to go
there.
again.
It is now
Ah.
behind like 18 height of material, though.
Yeah, that's not really going to affect it too much for sensor range, though.
Yeah, but line of sight it has none.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll have to
it can
crawl
still
back
see
out
through
of
line of.
there.
It can see through rock. Basically, is the idea. This is all
Oh, it doesn't have
cube
an
that it
ability?
created.
Okay.
Every single thing in this room is something that it created. So
Seismic
it basically
vision.
does not care about it. Hmm. So, all right, let me go read through one of these extremely long things here. Print. Okay. First, I'm gonna do the reroll check to see if X-ray works again. Yes, it does. So that's been recharged. I can do that again whenever I want. And it's going to produce 2 on top of each other. Right next to it, that it'll be able to like just stomp itself back up onto. If it wants to. That's been unrecharged again.
Oh yeah, Loon, how much heat was that you just put on Cubot Prime?
4.
Four.
So, yeah, eyeballing it, it
Plus
probably
4.
has about
Okay.
12, 15 maybe.
Over 15, okay. Might not be a bad plan.
I mean, if we can get
Place
it
up to
warmed up, and then I can ignite it.
Yeah.
Blast 1 area and sensors become yes, okay. So, let me go grab a blast 1 size thing, which blast 1 is basically the same size as a burst 1 template. It's just a locational difference. It's going to place this here. So, at the end, blast 1 area and sensors becomes difficult terrain until the end of the scene, or you use this action again. Characters that fall prone in this area take 7 kinetic damage because the area below small claims bursts into like rock spikes that just pierce up through the ground, pretty much, and become a...
Yeah, there's spikes there now.
Yes. Around 7k damage. That's 7 kinetic, not 7,000. There are spikes now. It is also difficult terrain, so difficult to walk through. On top of that, let's see what else I can do. Now, you are actually quite far away considering the height difference here. You are basically, you know, you're hovering over 0, so you're 6 away on top of another. You're 12 units away. That's still within line of sight, but you are not within range 10, which is what the important thing here was. So instead, it's also going to use this again to produce yet more blocks. These ones size 1. on top of this that stack up directly. So this right here is currently at height. This is 9, so 4 for the one down here. Sorry, this is a part of why this encounter was complicated to make, and why I needed to do some work on it.
Stacking.
There's a lot of terrain building. All right, and then this one, so this is actually -2, and this one is at 1 height. And it will climb up on top of this,
We got voxels.
and then it's gonna boost on top of that to get up on top of the other one, and it's going to balance very precariously on a single wide, a size 1 tall, like wide cube, because it can do that, because it's
Just
very
imagine this
agile.
Dude, Minecraft Steving his way up a giant cube tower.
You keep putting him in situations that make me just want to shove him back off. Like, I really like Loon's idea now that we just keep eating him up and shoving him off.
I mean, that's a fair move. All right, that's Cube Prime's moves.
All right. Time for support bot 3 to do something. All right. Cool. Well, actually, this is me right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't forget
cool.
you want to be out of the sandstorm as well.
Yeah, close
You
enough.
can't see. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's the first turn of combat. Yeah, I'm not gonna make an attack. I forgot. So yeah, thing 1.
6.
I create the stasis bolt.
What is the 6?
6.
Altitude.
6.
Oh, okay.
Command 2. Hop. Oof, crunch. Narrowly avoiding net profit. Quick 2. Give me my aura. Do it.
Cube or
Nice.
cube.
Thing is, though, is that I'm not going to give you the one that can possibly turn into a square. I'm going to give you an actual aura that you can fuck with personally. Determine my character settings, which means it is going to be played by...
I don't know what you just changed, but I could click it before. Now I can't. There we go.
Oh yeah, is there like some way you can like make stuff have a color on it, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I
Doc-
can't
Doc, you
make
can
the
do it.
blue... I can't make the orange less obvious because it's applying.
But it
blue
has-
to
it
orange,
has the
that doesn't
blue
work, but the blue
border.
outline is the
Yeah,
way that
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody in there.
Gets the bonus.
Yeah, everybody in there. I can choose to reduce damage that you take and are harder to hit.
Hello, I'm Burst 3 template.
So if this guy has any stupid direct attacks, I can deal with that for the rest of the turn. I'll probably move next
Also-
turn because it looks like we're going to be moving forward next turn.
So any shots directed at us right now also just have 2 difficulty on them, so we should be all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
All right. So your turn's done.
that is support bot's turn.
All right. Q Prime does get to act 3 times around as an Ultra. So it's going to do that. And it's going to use the thing that's not actually marked on its sheet, but is a mechanic that I do have as a part of this. Because it'd be really hard for it to not do this. It's... All right. Yeah, within 15 now. All right.
Sorry,
It
it's
exerts a little bit of visible effort. Sorry, what was that?
it's just really funny. This isn't on a sheet, but I just came up with it.
I didn't just come up with this. This was part of the mechanic
No,
from the.
it just has that energy.
With a little bit of exertion, it's going to activate a full action here, so it's not going to be able to do its printing or anything like that. Full action protocol. It's going to kind of do a weird robot flex, hold this big gun out, fire a single energy cube at the rocks to the left here, and these actually disappear. By disappear, I mean like they collide and then they start to turn into dust. As out from these, a set of little guys show up.
Oh ho!
Yes.
Oh
Now,
Lord, he
these
is
are
Truden.
all grunts. The single point of damage will take them out, is the idea. And this does destroy that piece of terrain that it like kept around. As you might expect, it's also able to make more of that terrain, but it will not be able to generate more buddies out of it, because these were actually in there to begin with. You see,
So
it's
wait,
testing to see whether or not the extradite was safe to encase a
Any-
robot in.
Anyone
Actually,
else got AoE on our team? Who
Yeah, I was
hasn't
gonna
gone?
say, doesn't Net Profit have something like that? Can he do like an AoE attack?
I mean, not really.
Without
Well, I
overcharging.
kind of do.
You
I
have
kinda
unreasonably
do.
large sword.
I do have my core power.
I was gonna say, I mean, Kubo,
Yeah.
you have the shotgun too. That's a cone, right?
Yeah, but I need these core power to make it a cone.
I mean, I have an extra
Oh.
battery. I can save it and use it.
The other
again.
option is if you
Unreasonably
can
large
make them-
sword does
if you
sweeps.
If someone can make them all adjacent to each other, I can kill them. But
Dang. Yeah, if I was still able to go, I could just deploy a drone in the middle and annihilation them, but already gone.
My original plan was to climb up on top of. Here, let me show. Climb up on top of here and punch Cubebot
Mhm.
using my grappling hooks. But I could deal with these.
Cubebot, by the way, is done. That is a full round, a full action to do this, so it's not able to do anything else on top of it.
I could probably take out like at least 2 of these. Pretty easily.
Worth noting that they are tier 1. They're very fragile, as they only have 1 health, and they are relatively easy to hit.
I mean, the main worry is that they do a lot of damage to us very quickly, since we
Oh,
get 2
these
turns and
offense-
then they will get 4. Yeah.
These will, the offense ones actually do a surprising amount of damage for a tier 1 robot.
Alright, so we'll want to deal with the offense ones then at the very least. From here on out, we can reorder turn. I'll make sure to go last in case any more of these pop up.
Yeah,
did you want to do it, Boix, or should I
I can do it.
go for it?
1 second. This is a. Oh, this is within 5. Yeah, right. 1 second.
Are you gonna use your core power to grab them all at once?
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
I can't do anything about it, really.
How many sessions is this gonna be? You said it was 4?
This is 4 encounters. If a
Encounters.
if an encounter goes long, it can take more than that, but it shouldn't actually take all that long.
I'm just wondering for the purposes of core powers.
Yeah, I have an
Yes,
extra.
you've
core
already done 1
battery, so-
encounter, so you have 3 encounters left, including this one. So
I'm fine using it here, and then I'll save the other core battery for later. All right. So skirmish with my Omna harpoon as a bunch of harpoons shoot out in all directions, grabbing at all 4 of them. Please
Mhm.
ignore this roll for the attack because I need a hull save instead.
okay, so it's 13 for hull saves.
Yep.
All right, they are 1 and 2 each. So the offense roll this at +1, the defense rolls at +2. Okay, so cube offense 2 over here. This does do damage, correct?
On a fail, they'll be knocked prone. On a save, they take half, so they're taking at least 3, regardless.
Okay, rolled up. Unlike
the
other
first one's
characters, they
dead.
never take damage when they succeed on a save. Okay, this is the thing that grunts are immune to, is taking half damage on
Okay, cool.
successful saves. So cube offense 1 is dead. Now you're gonna work on the defense. Defense 1 is safe. Defense 2 is dead. All right. Well, congratulations. You've already dealt with 2 of them.
All right, and I guess technically that's 1 skirmish. I could barrage instead to attack again, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll barrage and attack. This one's within 5, right? I'll attack that one with my. Well,
With your
actually,
assault
wait a second.
rifle
Wait a second.
or your war pike.
I'll just use the war pike. My assault rifle's still broken. I don't have any range.
Fair enough. Oh, I don't have
alright.
any range. I say with my size 4, my threat 4 spear.
Yeah. Well, it's a threat 5, really. Okay. Yeah, I'll attack the one closest. Well, actually, the offense one. Offense one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's a crit. It hits and does damage, which means it's dead. So congratulations.
Oh. Well, its body goes flying back. Like 2. You're welcome.
That's fine. The body goes flying back, and is not capable of doing anything about that.
Alright, I get a Blade Master die. Oop. And the Omni Harpoon, if it did hit them, did pull them next to me and immobilize, but it didn't technically grapple them. Okay, so that doesn't up my brawler. Got it. Alright. That'd be my turn then.
Okay,
I mean,
so
we
cube
can have.
defense.
Oh, sorry. I was saying we could have a robot guy, the other NPC dude,
Boom
just go and
cover?
fuck him
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
All right, defense is gonna shoot at you because here's the a fun thing about both of these robots. They basically only have one system, which is their weapon, and the defense has the ability to give the offense ones hard cover. That's it. So, looks like we're doing a little bit of a chump. That is a
Oh.
4 to hit your evasion, which I'm pretty sure is going to miss.
Yeah, that
And
misses.
that is defense's turn. Can't really move because it's definitely within your threat range. So it's done. All right,
Alright.
y'all turn again. If you'd like to have Mooncover go to take this guy out, that's completely fair.
Yeah, Mooncover should probably deal with some of these grunts if he can. Seems like a pretty good role for him.
Sure thing. Whoop. Now, you can fly and then boost down and
Look over Mooncarver stuff again. Mooncarver had like really good offense and just like totally trash hull, right?
I posted
Yes.
the picture in the chat,
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
in Lancer chat.
Now, it does have a +4, +1 accuracy weapon that deals an extra d6 damage on crits. So that was... Doesn't matter, but let me see. That was 9 damage with a single hit. So that's pretty good,
Pretty
all
good,
things
yeah.
considered. As kind of its
Yeah.
thing. He has a very all-out offense mech. All right.
All right, so I think it's Kubo,
I think
right?
it's just me. Think about this. You. I guess I could do that. I'm moving though. For purposes of line of sight, is this hard cover for him?
If you were to get, like, in this corner over here on the
Yeah.
left, which is... Yes, that would count.
That's hard cover. Okay.
Yeah, from a
Um,
ranged attack, that is hard cover. It does not actually prevent line of sight specifically for him, though.
Let me read the ruling on this.
He could fire a gun at you with a 2 difficulty
Okay.
penalty. Is
Yeah,
the
that's
idea.
fine then. Yeah. So activating Jagger Kunst, keying off newbie for 2. Then we're going. Let's see. 1, 2 for off newbie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the wall. 2 to kick up the wall as a free, and 1 more to here.
So getting up on top of this wall.
Yep,
this
on
cube.
top of the cube.
Yep.
Then I'm going to be boosting. Keying off this thing because this is higher than the cube, so it's a new freestanding object next to it.
Yep.
1, 2, moving over to here. And then
Sounds
I'm
like a plan
hiding.
to me.
That's my other
okay.
quick action.
Going for
So-
full hide makes sense to me.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. Seems like a pretty good turn. And that's everyone gone,
That
so
was everyone.
round 2 begins. All right, excellent. Cube does get to go first because the player characters went last. And it sounds like this is a time for me to... I am probably going to have to
think-
start destroying this to get more grunts involved here.
I think Newbie marked off the blast template instead of professional responsibility for
That's completely understandable.
new
Wait,
party
what?
member. Blast 3 template. There was a
What did
red
I mark
dot.
off?
There was a red dot that was like
Oh,
all the way
yes,
over
I
here
did do
instead
that because
of
I
on
can't.
you.
I can't select my character right now.
Hold on.
You should be able
Now
to
you
like,
can.
yeah, push that down.
All right. When did I take 1 damage?
I don't think you did. I just don't think you gave yourself the full 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think you did. I did 1 damage to you at all. So yeah, there you go. Okay. Everyone does love Burst 3 template. Hey, who's impersonating Burst 3 template? Get out of here. That's unacceptable. It's going to immobilize itself again. That's a quick action. Which it will overcharge to do this. It is capable of overcharging. It is going to give itself 2 heat. Bring it up to that amount, which is very clearly half of its heat bar.
It's now glowing.
And
It's in the danger zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is. You're right. There is actually a thing for that. So it's deployed the 2 cubes. It's going to throw 1 over here, which is going to clog that up a little bit. And the other one is actually just going to hang out back here, which is fine. It just that's for company. So let's see what else I can do. Well, okay. It's overcharged specifically to immobilize itself, or it was, and it's going to use its full action that it has available to it to sandblast this out of the way and generate some more grunts. Okay, that's Cube's turn.
Loon, don't you have like an AoE spin wrench attack or something?
Yes, I'll have to descend in order to use it, but
I also have a way to.
Because I mean, I can
handle
come
a lot
over
of
there and
grunts at
help, but
once.
you seem to be in the best position to deal with that.
I have the
I
spin
will
wrench
also
and
be
I
able
have
to
2
counter attack.
line AoEs, so I can zap my way through these guys pretty easy.
So if you
They
want
have
to
no
keep
armor.
hacking, I can give another lock on if you want to go for the hot hack. And
Yeah,
then
we
I
can also keep pressure
deal
on
with
the
that.
cube.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to, I can take out the 3 of them right there pretty easily.
I mean, I can just handle it. Like, if I go next, I can literally just
Oh,
deploy the thing, Annihilation Nexus it, and also it can be a Tempest drone, so if they fail the whole save, they also blow up. So it's two attempts to blow them literally all up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
go for it.
All right, great. Move.
I figure my skills are probably better used dealing damage to him, so...
Yeah, this is like technical nonsense that this is literally my robot's best deal. Bag a Tempest drone. Alright, gonna deploy a Tempest drone adjacent to... I guess I can only get adjacent to 2 of them since they're kind of clustered up. I can't really just plop it between them. Yeah.
They are kind of clumpered up, like some clumpered up. That's a word, yeah. So it's like
Clemper.
this. There's a triangle up there, and then there's the 1 offense right down here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me, even if I can deploy it like a super huge range, but yeah, I just don't think I can get in there. All right, well, I'll need a whole save from both of those grunts.
Yep. Offense is 13's actually a failure against you, if I remember right.
Yeah, my save
As
target's
is
stupid.
9. Yeah, so both of those are destroyed. As they are.
Save target's
They are within the
15.
area.
Good lord, why is my guy like this? All right, and how long is the range on that? Oh, that's only adjacent. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna fire the Annihilation Nexus, which is a burst 2, so that will catch both of them.
It certainly will. Gross.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is definitely the time in which you start using grunts later on like this, where you all do have AoE options at this point, where you actually
Okay,
can
tight.
take out multiples at a time.
It's
Uh,
more than
All right,
clamp
that's definitely
down.
gonna hit one of them. Okay, yeah, it hits both, the crits both. Shloomp,
Great.
shloomp.
Yeah, the use of grunts just like clamps down on a reaction economy more than anything else.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah,
against
for
like a
those to do-
1v5 match like this. Makes sense.
And this is the kind of stuff that New Business Strain is like good at, is being able to deal with stuff while also doing forward movement at the same time. Because like I deployed it, I managed to do what I want to do, right? Just also while doing other stuff. And that is move quick, and I don't think I could even do anything with overcharge at this point. 'Cause I'm still, yeah. All right, yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay. And you're invisible. Still gonna go for it at this point, though. Okay, so I'm going to fire a gravity rifle. Let's do the 50-50 chance. First. That is a failure, so the gravity rifle shot does whiff. Fun note, the way that the gravity rifle works is I hit you, you have to pass a hull save or be pulled in a straight line towards the mech, up to 10 spaces or until you hit an obstruction. And if you collide with an obstruction, you'd be knocked prone. This
Yes.
rock over here would count as
Yeah,
an
the idea would
obstruction
be
and knock you
to
into...
slam me into the rock and then drop me on the spikes.
Yes.
Did it have
However,
line of sight for that?
whiff.
Isn't
It
the arc just...
does not care about rocks.
Oh, okay.
It can
I
see
did
through
need to
rocks.
emphasize that it has true
Yeah.
geosight. It
I
looks
see.
through rocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would
so
be probably a little easier to understand if any of us were willing to spend a scan action, but we're not.
it's also not marked on the sheet because there's nothing in the game that does that. It's something.
It's
I had to
funny
look
that it
up.
has geosights and I'm still hiding from it.
I mean, that's something that is fine with me for you to be able to use your action to do that. It's fine.
Yeah, the mechanic of hiding is separate from that.
Yes. All right. That is a quick action to do that. Let's see what else I can do. This matters quite a lot here. You know, let's do this dumb move. I'm going to use my bridge layer action, which, you know what the bridge layer does?
Does it bridge?
It
layer?
lays a bridge.
Oh my god.
Which, yeah.
So it's
these actually, it's on
two,
top of these, so...
Yeah, I was about to say it's on 2 above the bridge. Yeah, okay.
It actually is tilted as well to kind of lead from -2 to +2 over on top of this. Yeah, okay. There. And it's going to step down onto the bridge, is the idea. Now, if you wanted to, you could destroy this bridge. It has 3 armor and 20 life in every section. It is basically unreasonable to try and destroy the bridge. However, it does have, and has used, its bridge make action. That's a limited action.
All right.
That's
Only has so much bridge ammo.
I have
Mhm.
a move. First of all, clarification with Doc. as I read this real quick. Just to make sure that I'm from now on, using this correctly. Fuck, I just had it and I lost it. Here we go. Enclave Pattern Support Shield. System generates a burst 3 dome that lasts until the end of your next turn. So that means at the end of my current turn, this will go down.
Yes.
All right. You are immobilized for the duration and any ranged or melee attacks, yada, 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 all that stuff. So that means that I cannot move this turn.
Correct.
I
You
can't
are
just
immobilized
drop
until
it.
it's down.
Okay, yes, which it will at the end of this turn. Okay, so hey, here's a question. Does anybody think that we're going to do any damage on the boss man this turn?
Yeah, because Kuvo hasn't gone yet and is right next to it.
Okay, because I was going to say that if we all just want to get closer to him without having to deal with any of his bullshit, I can put him in gay baby jail.
Yeah, if you want to. That's basically just going to add another round to the turn to the round thing, and you can use that turn to stabilize, I guess. Something like that.
That is a question being thrown to the rest of the team. However, the main one, Kuvo, has gone to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'd say maybe save it.
I mean, it's a once per battle thing. I can just... It's not really a thing that I need to save for future encounters. I just get it again.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if it's strategic right now.
It might have been better on turn 1 when he was much further away.
Well, it's a 5 range anyway.
It's 5 range or line of sight.
All right. You actually currently don't have line of sight against it because you're behind a rock.
Damn, you hate to see it.
Rock here, rock there.
Does that mean I don't have a shot on him either?
Correct.
Pocket sand. Everywhere.
Okay. In that case, give me a hot
Also,
second.
it is not. It is within line of sight and 5 range, not or.
Can you scan them, maybe?
Oh, sorry, that's what fucked me up. It's hostile character or will. Yeah, okay.
Well, what's your sensor range?
Time to put Ty into the gay baby jail as a Joker prank.
What? No.
I don't think I can because that's be a willing ally.
The sand is gone at this point, by the way. It only lasts until
My sensor is only 10. He's outside my sensor range.
So I guess you just stabilize, or you don't act until later in case more. You wait for more grunts to appear.
Yes,
There's
I will
still
hold
one
my.
more cube
I'm not.
turn.
Yeah, I'm not taking a action then this turn, or
So,
right. I'm not taking my action right now.
So Boix or Kuvo?
Yeah, Kubo can go.
Well, I was gonna unload everything I had on him, but I was hoping for a scan first. But if we want to do this, I can go for it. This bridge is 2 up, right?
Scan him with bullets.
2 up, yeah, because it's on top of a cube that was placed down on
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Let's think about this. 2, 3. And then this guy says size 4, so is the first hex that counts as him like this one?
I know that this is extremely a pain in the ass. I did not create a thing for its position.
Yeah, it's just where does the hitbox start?
Like if I
Here?
stand on this 2 number right
It's
here,
these
that
3 bottom hexes,
Okay,
I think, is how it ends up working out. So something
Yeah, that
like
should be fine.
this,
That's in range.
almost. That's obviously not how its size will work, but it's something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so if I'm on the 2, that's range 3, which works for me.
Mhm.
Okay, so it'd be 1, 2 to get up to that count 4, so that's 5. So that technically works. Move it 1 and then 4 to get up on here. Then we are going to hit it with the normal shotgun because I want to see what it does in terms of kinetic damage. So he's within range 3. It's inaccurate, so it's a wash. It should just be that.
That absolutely hits. However, it's worth noting that it has, as a standard barricade mech thing, shock plating, which is resistance to kinetic damage.
So what I figured it was going to be, so it's a good thing I did that first.
So I'm gonna mark that down as with 1 armor as well. So 4, then halved to 2 damage.
So that was the first of the barrage. We do the second shot of the barrage. We're gonna use ammo case. Reach into my ammo
there we
case.
go.
Yes.
Let's try explosive damage. Let's see how that works out. So it gets knocked back 1. Obviously, it's not gonna work on that, but
Yeah, it's far too large to be knocked back by even by you.
I try.
It is not large enough to resist being dragged by net profit, however, which is mad fucked up.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
It's not immune to that. It's still not immune to knockback. So there's that.
So taking 1 shot of cannibal with explosive this time. It's within range 3.
I also would like to
accuracy.
provide a lock on from at the beginning of Kubo's
thing?
turn. Yeah, that's what
Sounds
we'll
fine. Yep.
I was gonna save it for Loon for hacking, but Kubo sounds like he's about to fucking party. So
Yeah, you know what? Actually, knowing that Kubo was going to pop off, here, Kubo, take a leadership die as well.
yeah,
Is that for
let's go
damage
wild,
or
bud.
accuracy?
Whatever
It's
you
either,
want.
whatever you want.
You can spend it on.
The lock-on's only accuracy.
Yeah, lock-on's only
let's-
accuracy. The leadership die can be spent whenever you want.
Okay. I will use the lock on. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'll use the lock on here. 1 shot of the shotgun. This is with an accuracy already, so this is 2 accuracy. So
I'm gonna hold on to the rest of my leadership dice for the later fights.
go there.
That hits, and you can tell that explosive damage does just fine. It tears right through its plating, like it's a blade of plating perfectly. Like just
Do I have to
takes
declare
big chunks out of it.
newbie's thing for damage before I roll?
You were
Or is
probably going to do it anyway, I'm assuming. So go
Yeah.
for it.
Well, I was gonna wait to see if it actually did it, but
No, like you
it's
use it
fine.
when you make. I guess you do roll
With the roll.
damage and
That's fine,
attack
then.
at the same time.
that's fine. I'll just boost, and I'm going to do another shot.
For what
George?
it's worth, you can't spend it for damage and then miss. You can only like if you're dealing damage and then you want a bonus d6, then yes, then you can spend the leadership die afterwards.
So this one only gets 1 accuracy. I will be using newbie's thing, assuming I hit. This is the other shot.
That is actually a miss.
For what it's worth, if you want to hold on to it and you are worried, the leadership die can also be used to remove a d6 of damage if you get attacked.
Yes,
Sure
you,
thing.
you expend it at the moment that the stuff is happening. So
Well, that's my turn then. I have
Okay.
to make note that I use 2 shots of this.
All right. I'm going to use 2 quick actions here.
Whoa, 2 of them?
2 of them. So it's going to place another spike zone directly underneath pushing up daisies.
Oh, yeah, I
And
should have got
it's-
an extra 1d6 on that hit. Whoops. Well, too late.
So it's putting down a spike zone directly underneath pushing up daisies, and it's then going to like do a stomp on the bridge. It's going to cause it to wiggle and tremor and like cause a small localized quake on it specifically. And in that area of Blast 1 as well, you have to make a hull save. Okay, you fall down as you were knocked prone, and
Hold
you
that
are,
thought.
sent.
I might be able to do something.
Okay.
I was like, can you do something at no, it's 10. Okay, yeah, that's right within sensors. Barely, yeah.
Yeah, give me a second just to make sure all these things. Ally within sensors and line of sight is push, pulled, or knocked back, or knocked prone. Take 2 heat, and that doesn't happen, and they gain immunity, all of these, until the start of their next turn.
Impressive. Okay.
Damn.
That is
the line of sight, though,
There is line of sight.
there's many
being,
rocks in the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are many rocks in the way.
oh, so that is, I don't get that.
Unfortunately, no, based off of.
Man, I stuck myself in a real bad spot. Also, my aura is gone. No, wait, I haven't taken my turn yet. Never mind. All right,
Okay.
so that doesn't
Well-
happen. You fall over. Sorry.
It's cool.
So you're knocked prone, and since you land in the spikes, you take 7 kinetic damage. This is not armor piercing, so it's only 5.
7. So wouldn't that be -4 because of the overshield, and then -2 because of my armor? So it'd be 1. 1 total.
Well, it overshields takes an armor into account, so it's 5 damage. So you take 1 damage. Yes.
Yeah.
As in, yeah. It goes through the overshield first, then your, 1 into your health. The overshield is gone.
And I am prone, and I guess I am
Yes.
no longer hidden.
You revealed yourself when you fired. at it.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it actually has a reaction for people moving within its line of sight. That it hadn't really been using. It couldn't see you because you were hidden, so it wasn't able to use it.
Cool.
As soon as I can move, I'm going to get on top of the highest point of this just so I can see everything in the battlefield.
All right, so that's quick, and it will continue to very slowly chungle forth a little bit.
Oh, did it move?
It did move, yes.
I'm sorry, did you just say chungle?
I did say chungle.
It's got to get shot at. And for the sake of completeness, I guess for the rest of our fun crew here, I'm going to make this 1 energy damage to see how that works out. So, this is going to be at an accuracy none.
How many ammo casings do you have?
I'm keeping
by the
track
way?
of 7.
Okay.
I'm down to 4 now.
Wait, how do you have 7?
Okay, that does hit, and you see that energy damage does just fine.
Okay,
It's just kinetic damage that has resistance to.
cool.
No,
there
wait,
you go,
actually,
girls.
I'm curious mechanically. How do you have 7?
Ammo case 1 is a perk. It just gives me 7.
Oh, wait, I thought ammo case 1 gives you 6.
I had 7 in CompCom, so maybe it's a system point thing.
You can just highlight it in CompCon and it should show you
Do you have it?
calculation.
You've got 2 points in engineering, don't you?
Yes, I do. That's what it
That's
is.
why. You have
Okay.
1 extra use of limited things. is
Okay,
what it
that's
is.
why. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, what
So-
space is... How far forward is CubeBot now?
It's okay. So the bottom one is
This
where
line
this
here is the front
This
of the
line
cube
is
bot.
front.
Okay,
yes.
this is the actual front of it. Okay, so like
Yeah.
on the right foot, that toe is in the middle. Okay, cool.
It's not in the middle. I should definitely just have a backing photo. I know. It's just that I do so many other parts of prep for this that the one last one of then pulling these and putting them on a background is the one step too much work for me. I'm sorry about that, but
That's fine. You're already doing an
I
insane
just need
amount
to
of
know
work for
for
this.
range
It's crazy.
stuff.
yes.
Yeah. And can I can just pull templates now, right?
I believe so. I think you can just grab.
Yeah,
Yes, you can do
cool.
that.
Okay. Cool.
Although they are wrong sized is the problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hold
so
up.
they
You're
are.
looking for burst 2, so let me go ahead and get you one
Yeah.
that's correct sized. Here you go.
Hi, it's me, Burst, too.
Hey there, everybody.
Why does this hazy IPA taste like peanut butter? What the fuck?
Sorry, seeing Boix's image at the bottom change to the Burst 2 template.
Look,
Oh, it could have been anyone.
it's a bit. I gotta keep it up. God damn
The
it.
perfect crime.
Should never have done this. I've given you too much power.
I've been drinking a coffee and I'm way too awake, so this is what you get.
So you're just keeping that around for later?
Yeah, that's something I'll need for target. I'm done for the turn, but yeah, I'm gonna need that for targeting down the line.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like this is the correct turn for me to first overcharge. Oh, and also. Okay, did not recharge cube generation yet. So first overcharge. And I'm going to spend a full action. Which let me go do the 1d6 roll as well for the overcharge. Fuck. It's fine. Anyway,
Why, hello there.
I'm on the map and background thing. That's not right.
So you're gonna make this thing spicy next turn, right, Loon? Or actually, you haven't gone yet this round, have you?
I have not.
Mm?
Yeah, I don't mind going near the end. So.
Can I deliberately generate any heat self things here? I can't.
Would you
I've already
rather
done as
spend
much
a
as I
stress
can.
than argue with kings?
I think I would, but I have no way to do that. So, all right, that's the move then. That's fine. I've done that, and now line of sight's pretty much very open and obvious here. I'm gonna fire on net profit, the gravity rifle. $11, really? 11?
Nice.
11? It's a 3
That's
accuracy.
good because Boyks had to leave to go to the restroom, so that's perfect.
That's fair.
This
Alright,
thing's size
then.
4, which means it's like, what, 5 high?
It's 4 high. It's
4
like
high,
size
okay.
4, so
So
yeah.
it's still underneath this arc, okay. I was gonna say it's bonking its head.
The arch is very large, yes. You've already used your reaction to Overwatch, so it's going to walk forward as well here. Just move past you and go underneath the arch. Okay, well, that's its turn.
Well, just gonna go ahead and over on the character sheet, I will overcharge for 1 for a quick tech to lock on to our friend here,
And then a full text consuming the lock on.
and then full tech
last
consuming
argument
the
of
lock on
kings.
to argue about kings.
Hey, I like arguing about kings. And specifically, last argument of kings allows it to go past its stress point first.
Yes.
Then
And
it does it.
Get
Yes.
multiplied, yeah.
That hits. So, okay, that's going to be... What is that? Going to be 15 burn?
Damn. Has it been taking damage, by the way, from all the shit I'm doing because its health bar hasn't moved?
You
Well,
haven't scanned it yet, so you don't...
You don't know-
we don't know the
health.
Yeah, Doc has
Yeah,
been
so-
modeling the health bar as being oversized, so its health is somewhere over here, and will eventually
health-
make its way down.
Its health, if you want a representation, is, okay, this is its normal health, then it's got another one, and then it's something like right here right now.
Long
Pretty dope.
health.
extrude
much-
bar.
So is that 15 burn?
It's +2, right? So it'd be a 14 burn, I believe.
Well, all right, it can choose to take those 2 extra heat or be involuntarily moved 3.
Oh,
I will take the 3 involuntary movement. I don't want to take additional extra burn.
All right, so it's gonna slide further forward. Yeah, just kind of slam it into the cube there.
Is that still adjacent to me? I can't even tell.
You know what? I should definitely I'm going to make a quick template for this. I should have done this first. I know what it looks like. Or do I? I'm making it slightly more complicated than it needs to be. I think it's this, right?
Here,
Is it
I'll
size 3 or
actually,
4?
I'll use my movement to slide over here and descend to the ground.
Okay, so yeah, okay. The thing that I've just put out right here, underneath it, that is its actual, like, physical, sorry, Didn't mean to destroy that. My bad.
You're good.
The thing that's underneath it now, that is the actual size thing of it. And no, it is no longer adjacent to you.
Makes sense.
So, 12 burn. 12 burn is what's occurring here, huh?
It's a lot of burn.
And in fact, that's exactly enough to cause it to do for its first structure check. Okay, 4. So it destroys a system or weapon, which is to say, that'd be a system, I think, is 1 through 3. Let me double check. As always, weapon, yes. 1 weapon destroyed on a mount. It's going to destroy its concussion gun. All right. So I've done
So
that.
is that
check.
its stress roll as well, or?
Yeah, there was a stress roll in there.
Okay.
Oh, actually, so it actually
No, it didn't
does
take any heat
any
from
additional
that.
heat, yes.
So it just stays here fully warmed up,
Yes.
Oh,
ready
I
for
thought-
another argument.
Oh, I thought since I guess, yeah, you didn't add any more, so it didn't overheat. Does burn not
Yeah.
do heat damage?
No.
Or
It
just
does
do-
not. No.
It's poison.
Right, it's just poison.
Mhm.
Oh, so it's still ready for another round of arguments. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to either stabilize or deliberately overheat itself.
And I'll tell you what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
choose to do. It's gonna be deliberately overheat myself.
Several people are typing.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all just win, so it's my turn now. That's right. Sorry, I just realized that. Yeah, it's my turn at this point.
You
Yeah, the little
still have her?
guys.
Oh, the little,
Little
guys.
guys, pushing up daisies. Hello, I'm gonna clamber on up here, and I'm gonna cut you. It's worth
climb up.
noting. It can, yeah, they're reasonably fast.
I see.
They are movement 5, so it can just get up there, no
That's
problem.
Oh, 5. That's pretty slow.
5 is 2 to get up.
It's boosting as well.
I guess, yeah.
Boost.
Yeah. It can only really do 1 attack here, so that's what it's gonna do. So you are on the ground and prone, which means I have an additional accuracy for this. 15 to hit you, which I think does
I
hit.
think does, yeah.
Okay. You take 6 damage. This is not armor piercing.
So I take 4 damage.
Correct. All right. That is my turn. You all
Oh,
go
did you already
now.
lose your overshield too, Kovo?
Yeah, it was from him.
It's
attacking
7
previously.
damage to fall on these. It's actually quite high.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's really high damage, yeah.
I think I'm the only one that hasn't gone yet.
I haven't gone.
Blake's
yet.
also
Oh,
still
okay.
gone. Yeah.
Never mind.
1 second here. This is still. That prophet's stupid. I hate this robot. It's so dumb.
Books may be able to
smug
think very
bastard.
hard about grappling.
This smug
Fair
bastard.
warning. Oh wait, that's right. You still have that. You avoid 1 Overwatch around thing. God damn it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And I'm gonna use it anyway. You can't stop me from using it.
That's true.
Let me double check. Oh yes, please do move through there. I just realized something fucked up. I will point out for anyone viewing that these cube defense bots have shotguns.
That's true. I am going to. Move 2 spaces. We'll just do it this way. I'm going to. This is to.
I will show you the threat ranges of these real quick.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
I'm going to skirmish, which allows me to move 2 beforehand, ignoring any sort of engagement or reaction.
these are how these overlap for Overwatch.
And then I'm gonna swing my obscenely large sword at all 3 of them, because they're all within threat 3. So
It is threat range 2. But you got the Gaiji's frame.
I
though,
get a
that's
plus
right.
1. Yeah.
Yes,
A
you got
very
the
long
Gaiji's frame,
arm.
Yes, that does actually work. All right, good move.
So, my obscenely large sword. Yeah.
That hits. Well, you have to roll 2 hit for each of them.
Yeah. There's 1, 2.
Let's just go top down.
3.
Okay, you do take out both of these. Cube defense down here is still around.
Okay. Since I hit with a melee attack, I will use a. Now they're slightly. Well, actually, I haven't moved yet, technically.
You've only skirmished, yeah. You have not used any of your regular movement at all.
True.
And you actually skirmished into Cube Defense Bot's threat, so if you start movement while inside it, right? That's the thing. Yes.
Yeah. That's okay though, because I ignore.
You do,
my
yeah.
first
You ignore
reaction,
one.
so.
Yes. Actually, you're
I'm-
perfectly fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I'm gonna use my
What?
grapple to.
Do watch the Tempest drones.
There's a wall.
Okay, if you land next to one of those, that actually is a problem. Those are.
Yeah, there's a wall back
It'll
there.
bounce, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a wall here though. I'm gonna use my grapple hook. Maybe I'll just go up here. Yeah, I'll fly using my grappling hooks up this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to ram it into the wall because I can do that.
Hold on, let me just make doubly sure I have synthetic muscle netting.
You
is
may
what it's
ram
called,
targets
right?
larger than you, and when you grapple or ram larger targets, you count as the same size as the largest opponent.
Okay, yeah, that counts. That works.
Yep. Hell of a robot. Hell of a robot.
It's truly unreasonable.
I rolled an 8. So
All right, that is a whiff, unfortunately.
worth a try. Worth a try.
Hey, it was, and if it worked, I would have been very mad.
Yep. That's my turn though. So.
Okay. You got a Blade Master die for killing those guys, didn't you?
I only get it if I use a main weapon, but I used a heavy weapon, so I don't get a blade master die.
Okay.
I have to use my pike to get the die.
Oh,
I did do a ram though.
I see what I have actually made a mistake, Ty. I moved into that, so I actually do have to do the Tempest Drone. Or rather, was moved into that, so I have to do the Tempest Drone reaction.
Yeah,
Wait,
my
which
brawler
one?
die is at 1 now though.
This Tempest Drone was here, and oh wait, no. Tempest Drone is burst 1, right?
It's adjacent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just adjacent.
all
Yeah,
right.
you're good. No,
All
the
right,
thing that's
so-
the thing that's burst 2 is when I annihilation nexus
Nexus.
out of it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so Cube Defense. You're gonna be the one to go now. Actually, I fucked up. Mooncarver hasn't gone yet this round.
Yeah, the only thing you can
Yeah,
change
neither is
the-
newbie.
The brawler die is down 1. Otherwise, good.
Newbie will go last.
It still is hostile turn since Boyx has finished a
Yes.
move.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Cube
yeah, yeah.
Defense does something.
It fires 14 to hit net profit.
That hits me,
14?
Yeah. That
Oh,
matches.
thank goodness. You take 6 damage. It's very basic damage, so you do
non-armor
counter armor
piercing?
and everything.
Okay.
It's non-armor
Um,
piercing.
So,
And also
there we go.
you have 4 over shield still if you haven't
Yep.
put that on.
Yep. So I took like 1 minus all the overshield.
Yeah.
alright.
All right, Cube Defense, good work. All right, that's my turn done, and I no longer have actions, so
So Mooncarver and Professional Responsibility.
Mooncarver can go first.
what he's going to do is just going to do the thing you would expect him to do, which is carve up a cube. But
Carve up a moon.
okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Finding the correct window. One moment. There it is. All right. The barrier finally goes down. Not yet, actually. That's the end of my turn.
It's end of your turn. Yeah.
Do I have line of sight on him now?
No. I would say you have line of sight on the offense bot if you want to fire at that.
Okay, I will fire a shot at offensive bot.
Yeah.
Whack!
That hits. It's a crit, in fact. So
That's right. Everybody has lock on that bot.
that is, it melted down and doesn't get to do anything else.
Nope. 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 Targeting laser is actually system points in order to equip. It's amazing.
You can go ahead and bolster someone. Bonus to saves is actually very relevant for this guy. Or, newbie, you are within the range to scan.
Hold up.
Or you could stress him out since
You could
he's gonna have to
invade.
clear heat. Yeah, you could overheat him, make him take a stress, so that next round he's got less option.
All right. Sorry, I just noticed something else that I have that I had forgotten that I had because, welcome to the Saladin. It has 50 fucking thousand things that it can do. Where is that on my? There it is. All right, hold up. I gotta put that on my fucking sheet. There we go. I'm scanning it.
Okay. Finally, I get to share with you this stupid sheet. This fucking moron, dumbass, giant sheet that I'm going to share with you. All right? Show to players.
Also,
Show to everyone.
I would not tech attack it.
Oh lord.
My tech attack is.
I ain't
I mean,
reading
it's
all
a
that.
cube bot.
I'm happy though, or I'm happy for you though, or sad that it happened.
It's so large. This actually... Okay, hold up. This is
I am
actually
tired
so
of all of
large
these
that it's-
remarks about my giant mech. The first such incident occurred during...
Yeah, it has a 13 E defense. I was not going to hit that.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is actually so large that Roll20 reduced its size manually because it's too big. Let me go and put in the actual full-size version of it so it's easier to read.
I'm not reading this.
That's fair.
I will.
For years you have been asking, who is Q Prime? It is I, Q Prime, that is speaking.
Thousands of years ago.
Yeah, there we go. Now that's readable. Wow, save target is 18. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's really hard to succeed in saves against it. And on top of that...
Look at this trash
it,
mech that only has -2 agility. You call yourself a tank.
It functionally has 100 HP, as you can see here. It has only 1 armor. It has reasonable evasion and E-defense. It actually has 5 reactor stress. Like, it has a lot of available stress. So, going raw stress is just as hard to kill it as going for HP damage, basically.
I feel that like Roll20 or whatever made this sheet could like have a filter for filtering out the stuff that doesn't matter on the sheet. Like for example, the Ultra can't take Elite or Grunt templates. That's not useful.
I
looking
actually
at this.
am able to delete those. I just did not think to do that.
I see.
Yes.
I mean, for the sake of like the DM quickly looking at a character, what they can and can't do, if there's extra crap on that, like the veteran gains 1 veteran trait per peer, who cares? So, like if looking at the
Yes.
sheet, you know.
I could do that. Like, ComCon is smart. I would be able to do that. I just did not think to do it. That's all.
Big.
There's a lot here.
There certainly is. Most important dangerous thing to note, too, is that, well, you might notice its main gun still only does 2 damage. It actually is very bad at doing direct damage, unless I roll a crit on you, in which case, be ready. That's 3d6 plus 2 damage. If I crit you with that gun, it's very deadly.
Gravity squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Well, start of
Which
the
gun
next
is it that
round.
does that?
All of them. Because it's just a thing off of rolling an attack roll and then doing it, because it does
Yeah, it has
bonus
like the
damage
deadly
depending.
traits, one of them.
All right, my barrier goes down. I can move again.
Oh,
Yes.
just deals +1 d6 on crits. Okay.
Okay, first action is me in this case. I'm gonna overcharge, which yes is going to stress me. Hold on. Okay, stress on 6 is impaired, I think is what it is. Yes.
What kind of nerd gets impaired?
True. So impaired does matter. It's going to work. And now let's see how much I actually take there. 5. Ugh, gross. It's still actually very, very high. And like adding on additional burn there would be bad. I don't want that. Okay. So I'm down 1 stress. Let me mark that down for me.
Serious question. What is his opinion on kings?
He's actually pretty fond of them. Okay, so impaired, that's happened. At the start of its turn, it repairs the concussion gun as an ultra. It's extremely hard to actually permanently destroy those.
Yeah.
That actually happens
action
at the end of its
very least.
turn, but it's not going to. Oh, it is quick. Hold on.
Yeah, can repair a destroyed weapon or
Right,
system as
that's
a quick
action. Correct. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend that. That is part of the
Yeah.
thing.
You
there.
can load for free. Is the nice thing
Yes.
you get to do. Yeah.
I don't have any loading guns though, so it doesn't matter.
Ah.
All right, what do I have? I've done the overcharge. I spent the overcharge to do that, so I have a full action left. I think it would be best for me to put down some more dudes. And this time they're deployed in a profitable way, where cover of being provided by one to the other actually matters and happens. That's right. These ones were preserved in the amber properly. And then it loses the impaired at the end of its turn as it clears a condition automatically. And let's go do the engineering check to clear the burn. Now, it's extremely difficult to fail this, because it does have a +6 to engineering. Okay, we're
Damn.
good. I clear the burn. No longer the danger zone as well. That is its turn, though. Done.
One of its 3.
Yep.
Y'all
I could
mind
do a
if
fun thing
I
with the cube, but yeah, you can go.
I can just get rid of the robots.
Yeah,
hopefully.
all the grunts have appeared in the splash zone.
Yeah, I can just deploy a drone in the middle. And actually, do I even need to deploy one, or is this one gonna?
I can take out
Eclipse.
2 of them. You can move it.
But I'm thinking if I moved it like that, if I moved it,
If
I'm
you
trying to
move
think if I
it
could
one
move
more
it-
down. Yeah.
I can move it here to hit all 4. Yeah.
Now, if you do that, warn you here, it is going to get overwatched by 3 robots at the same time.
Okay. I mean, it's a Tempest drone, so
It's got a lot of
resistance to
health.
all damage. Yeah,
Correct.
and it's got a lot of health. Yeah, Tempest drones are pretty dummy. All right. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna scoot that guy in, and I will accept all of Bullet once I can get to the. Hello. All right. Light this motherfucker up. Spend all your reactions on this dumb fuck drone.
The evasion to know is actually 11, right?
For Tempest drones, it's 10.
Okay, so all 3 of these do hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And-
so it's 6 damage each. If it has resistance to all damage, it means it takes 9 damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I also will, before I even bother with the Annihilation Nexus. I think actually burst 1, it only hits that 1 cube offense, but I am gonna need a hull save from it.
Sure. That's a success.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, first quick action, I'm gonna fire the Annihilation Nexus.
So, that's actually going to hit the cube defense on the left. Let's go left to right here. Worth noting,
And this is
these
smart,
are done
by
at
the way.
yes. This is done at 2 difficulty on both of the offense bots because they are adjacent to the defense bots. However, it's done at just raw for the defense bots.
Okay, so I'll just do both defense bots first, so I don't have
Okay.
to keep flicking back and forth.
That's super hits, both of them. Yep.
Okay. And then difficulty 2, I believe you said.
I did say that, yes. Still hits. Still hits. Okay, well, there it is. You, in fact, took out all 4 in one go.
Cool. All right.
Monster kill.
I'm gonna go ahead and move the Orochi Guardian up a little bit, since it just has its own independent version of my own movement. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nice, just barely gets the boiks. 4. I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh the overshields on mainly just Tempest, Net Profit, and Push Up Daisies. The rest don't really.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those
And
3. Okay.
if if it can take it 1 second, that does damage if it goes through an enemy. Let me see. It's like baby damage, but I want to see it. Where's that at? That's in.
It's 2 damage,
profile.
right?
Let me see.
That will actually do a point of damage to it.
Invigorate does. Hostile characters take 2 energy damage instead.
It does, in fact, do 1 energy damage because it doesn't have resistance to energy at all.
Ah, got him. GG's.
Oh, right. Hold on a second. Let me also, everyone should be able to see these now. So let me go make sure those are visible.
Oh,
okay, there you
numbers.
go.
Okay.
Yeah,
sick.
the numbers are supposed to be available to you.
All right, great. So yeah, I do that, and then I'm just gonna use my movement to get back in Newbie's Cool Orb. And,
Newbie's
that's my
Cool
turn.
Orb is actually
that
gone
barrier is
at this
down
point.
now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never mind. I'm staying by Orochi Guardian where I'm safe.
Unfortunately,
That's
Newbie's
that guy.
Cool Orb is not cool enough
Yeah,
anymore.
he probably took it down. Yeah, that's my 2 quick actions. Yeah.
I like that I did take it down immediately right before Newbie actually has line of sight. No problem now. Hey, it's fine. Okay. Man,
Cube.
I cannot keep these grunts more for than like 1 round. It's pretty.
Cannot emphasize
Sorry.
enough. This is extremely what New Business Strain is here to do. This is, yeah.
Beating
All
up
right,
grunts.
let's see here. I've deployed the bridge already, so that's done. Search and catapult right now doesn't really do anything because, believe it or not, throwing cubes at someone doesn't do damage. There has to be an unoccupied area. It doesn't throw it to. Oh wait, hold on. As a quick action to throw an adjacent ally that is the same size or smaller than to any space within range 1, and ends early if they hit an obstruction or character. Does not do damage. Okay. Oh wait, if they hit a character, that character must pass a hull save or be knocked prone. Hold on.
Oh,
All right, I've got to move then.
Time to try and knock people down in the pits with
I can't
cubes.
believe you're throwing
Cube
cubes at us.
launcher.
I can't believe you're
Alright.
doing the fucking Duff McWhalen boss fight right now.
I literally am because I'm gonna put some spikes down too. Okay. So then let's get this going. All right. First things first. I actually have to overcharge again. Jesus Christ! I cannot roll low to save my life for this. I'm back into the danger zone again. I don't want to get into another argument. Please stop.
We got a lot of kings to discuss.
All right, so done that. I do have the cube printer available to me, so I'm gonna go and use them.
Did I miss anything
Plop,
important?
plop. So that's another protocol done. All right, and I'm gonna put a spike field underneath professional responsibility,
wow.
Wow.
and I'm going to throw a cube at professional responsibility. I collide with, it's going to collide with you, which is going to require a hull save out of you. Maybe?
Oof.
I take 2 heat.
Can you flash anchor yourself?
Yes.
Dick.
I take 2 heat to not be knocked over. Hey, Doc.
Hold on.
Asshole trying to pull out a grappling hook at the last second and being like, no pits for me, thanks.
The triggering effect is you are an ally. I no longer have this as a normal thing, like just a status of my mech. I do have a thing that I can do that just gives me this now.
Okay, fine. 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 You know what I'm gonna do instead? You know what I'm gonna do instead with my extra shot here?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fire my Graviton Lance.
Alright. Do I still
Alright.
take damage from the spikes?
No, that only happens if you get knocked prone. You can actually stand on the spikes, no problem. It's only when you're knocked down.
They follow Splunky rules.
Yes. Damage. Alright, I'm gonna fire the Graviton Lance onto pushing up daisies.
Also, for what it's
and-
worth, if Cube knocks you down again, you would now go prone, right?
No.
Get reaction once.
It's actually immunity
Hold
until
up.
the end of the professional
Yeah.
responsibilities next turn. I actually
That's-
cannot knock
That's the
him prone,
bonus.
Period.
Oh my god.
It's really
That's
good,
so
it turns out.
gross,
Flash
dude.
Anger's
That's-
pretty fucking strong, yeah.
Woo! That's good. Yeah. Wowie.
Yeah, there's a reason I took the bonus to heat as my core bonus.
Yep.
This level up.
That's a
New
ranged
business
attack,
train
right?
and
So,
profession. Yes.
It would be a 1 difficulty because it's engaged with me, right?
It's true, it is engaged.
Does, yes. Okay. That's going to cancel out the accuracy on it.
Who's it firing at?
Pushing up daisies, who's actually still prone. So that's 1 accuracy. And on to small claims, which is going to require a check anyway. Wow.
That's
Damn.
a low roll.
There is.
Can't believe
Nice.
you didn't attack
Also,
new business
fuck.
train.
Nice.
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 All right, turns over.
Turns over. Go home.
So that was 2 of its turns, right? I should probably take my turn because I can change the turn economy. I can
Sure.
potentially stun it now for its last turn.
Yeah.
Get mad.
Good.
Go wild.
I'm going to reset my brawler die to 6 and attempt a knockout blow.
Oh. Would a lock-on help, by the way? Would a free lock-on help?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use Lesson of the Held Image. It's locked onto. Get him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Knockout. Well, actually, sorry. No, it would not. I forgot because this isn't technically a roll.
Well,
It
it's
needs to
still
make a-
locked on, and Boyks just won't use it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
we'll
just-
we'll keep the lock on.
I'll just do it at
sorry.
the beginning of Loon's turn, because Loon's going to do some techno shit, so...
It's
Lock-on doesn't go
confusing 'cause
away
it's-
anyway. It doesn't matter when
Yeah.
you use it.
It's a
exactly.
status.
Okay.
It can be
Um,
cleared, though, right? If you, like, clear
Yes.
heat, that might pull it with it. Yeah, then I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do a knockout blow. It's not actually a die roll, so ignore the die roll. It needs to make a hull save.
Okay. Has a hull save of 2. We are okay.
Yeah, you're good. So nothing happened then. I just missed.
How are your legs?
Your brawler
Uh,
die is reset to back to 6, right?
Yeah, it goes back to 6. Screw it. I'm going to. If I overcharge, I can skirmish. I guess that's not really that good. I'll do it anyway. I take 1 heat.
Nice.
I probably should have put a regular gun on this guy, just like even 1 regular gun. But I like the idea of doing all of my damage through goofy bullshit because I felt that's more cube appropriate.
Yeah, thematically
Yeah.
appropriate for Qbot.
Alright, we're just going to attack it with my pike then, since I missed with the stun attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
That is a crit.
max damage. But it is kinetic though.
Yeah, so believe it or not, that's 3 damage.
But I do push it back too into the wall.
Okay, hold on. Let me see exactly. That'd be like right here.
It's kind of
like right
already
here, I think.
in the wall.
I'm gonna say that this is where it'd be.
It'd be like against the wall or something, yeah.
Hey, hold up. I'll be right
It's now
back.
standing on its own spikes. That's worth noting if you manage to knock it prone.
Yeah, that makes sense. That gives me another die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use that Blade Master die that I got immediately to attempt to grapple it. Yep.
That is a hit.
Which pulls me next to it, and then I drop my Brawler die down to 5.
Yep.
And I guess that's my turn then.
Okay.
Baby in the corner.
So
Baby in the corner.
baby is definitely in the corner. Very large ultra baby. Truly, truly enormous baby to be found here.
The
All
boss
right,
baby.
It's pretty boss baby. I wouldn't say no. All right.
Oh, actually, technically, I could ram it too after I grappled it. Let me do that while I'm at it. Why not?
It is on spikes, so if you do knock it prone,
Yeah, actually.
All right, so it's a whole save or go prone at this point, right? Because I think that's
Yeah.
how that works. All right.
Actually, let me. On a success, the target is just knocked prone.
yeah,
Let me
Oh,
choose the
okay.
movement
rams
back
just work if they hit.
one. So they're knocked prone and knocked back too.
Okay.
Knock down its own
Even
spikes.
further into the wall, into the spikes. Yeah.
I mean, knocking it further back into
Yeah,
the
I
wall
know,
doesn't
I
do
know.
anything, but it does get knocked into its own spikes. Now, thankfully, it does have resistance to kinetic damage, so this is only 3 damage on it, but it is still 3 damage on itself. It has gone to 68 not so great health.
And then yeah, that's my whole turn.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
No worries. That is its move there. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and get back up, and let's see what I can do. Free size 4 area adjacent to them. The affected area becomes difficult terrain. Additionally, hostile areas. Gonna do one instance of the limpets. Nope, not second cube bot. That's not right. It's actually specifically this thing that I want. Gonna deposit this right here. This is now difficult terrain.
Fun.
Difficult terrain, and also you have to make a system save there if you start your turn there.
Fun.
Or be slowed, but that's it. Which doesn't actually impact you all that much, because Kunst is not because isn't a boost. Alright. So burst 2 is. Why did I need to burst 2 template? Why did I grab this? That's useless. Let's. Okay. Overcharge for 2 heat instead. That's not 4. Great. Recharge roll. Fail to recharge for cubes. And let's see what else I can do. All right, overcharge. I have 2 more quick actions available to me, or a full action. It's time to put more dudes down, is what it is. All right. Why did I put this on the map layer specifically, even though that's explicitly not where I wanted those to be? All right.
Oh yeah, I have a small question about Cube Prime. What did it get its +1 accuracy for on types of saves?
I have actually never remembered to choose that, even once, over the course of this entire game for veterans. So,
Yeah.
none.
All right, great.
I have literally never remembered to choose that. So, I've
It's
been
cool.
ignoring it.
I was looking over it and I was like, oh yeah, Doc has to choose something for that. I should ask what it. Oh.
Yeah. I've mainly been using veteran purely as a +1 structure without the elite moving twice thing, honestly.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So, I have deployed those. That's turn done. Okay. And I'm going to hold off on moving. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold
Well,
off
now
on moving.
it's-
It's getting up. It got up. That's what it was for its movement.
Is that a new cube that just got thrown out?
What do you mean by new cube?
There's one that's on top of my Tempest drone, and I'm not sure how.
Yeah, that
Over
was
here.
freshly extruded.
Oh, okay. It gets blocked, so
Yes.
it's just one closer, is all. No big deal. It just bonks into the drone.
So,
Actually, that
someone do something relating to cubes.
I mean, my turn's gonna be the most boring turn on Earth. I can go if you want, but someone should probably deal with those.
I
guys
mean,
in the
Loon, do
bottom
you
right.
wanna?
I think I'm
do
gonna
your
argue
argument?
about
Yeah,
Kings.
I'm gonna do the lock on now so that Loon can argue faster.
okay.
I'm gonna give a +1 to Loon's, or this is my last leadership die for the fight. I'm gonna give a +1 to Loon's argument, or a plus die.
We'll see if it's needed. It is not needed.
That is a hit. So,
Well,
So your choice
Enjoy that
of
die.
2 bonus
Move me.
each or
Move me.
getting moved.
yes.
All right. Slide to the left
I'll slide to the left. What's
and
this?
take 10 burn.
Yes, I'm gonna take 10. Man, the moment you got last arguments of kings, you went from doing like relatively little damage to Jesus fucking Christ, you can do a lot
The
of
moment
damage.
there was something big enough for me to make it
Yeah.
warm and keep it warm.
Yes. And now, to be fair, I've done a lot of this damage to myself functionally.
Yes.
That's force movement, right? So.
Yes.
That is force movement, yes.
And I'll just go ahead and move over here. How you doing, fellas?
Oh, we're at the credits theme to PSO2, which has lyrics. So let's move to PSO2, actually.
All right. Hostile
Okay.
turn.
Hostiles turn.
One of these cube friends. Do something.
Sure, I will attempt to slash you. Let's see if I can roll at least one under 50. I did.
Wow.
All right.
You get to make an attack.
Was that one of the cube friends?
That
15
does not
with
hit
small
my
things.
evade. 16 evade.
That's- Fuck. Why are you so fast?
Tiny back. Fastest there is.
He's a little guy.
It's true. He is a little guy. Small claims is actually basically about the same size as pushing up daisies. I think probably
They're
around
both
that.
half size, so yeah, they're like 8-ish feet tall.
Yeah, and the Duskwing specifically looks like it's one of the larger half-size mechs, actually, as opposed to
Yeah.
one of the smaller ones. All right, so that's done. Now it's y'all's turn.
So we have Newbie, Kuvo, and Moon.
Again, I will defer because I'm going to have a very boring reload turn. So
I can set up defenses for the following turn, so
I was gonna
I
say,
will
can you
wait.
run up and baby jail someone?
it's not worth it on these guys. It's just a waste of a move, really. You could just kill one.
yeah, I could just shoot it instead.
The baby Jill
You
is a
could.
move specifically to like get rid of a very dangerous guy for one turn. These like level
I
1
guess
guys, it's not
Cubebot
worth
isn't that
it.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next encounter, that would be incredibly useful on, but
Yeah.
not necessarily this
Mhm.
one.
That's the thing. Anyway, let Moon go.
Let Moon go.
Moon.
All right. Do you
Moon
want to
go.
Moon to attack Cube Prime or to attack one of the smaller bots? I think you can move 12. All right. Actually, it's not in position to attack one of the smaller bots. So
You join the pileup on Cube
Yeah.
Prime.
Beat up Q
Who are
Prime.
we to deny Moon Carver having a target big enough for the whole weapon? You have some swing at the cube bot, right?
Poom poom is quite fast and just flies over those cubes. 'Cause that's the thing they can do. And let's all affected drones or objects. Adjacent drone object or terrain. Oh, that actually doesn't even work. Oh, interesting. Sabo Spike's not very useful in this encounter. I thought that was just something that would be usable as an attack. Whoops. It is against drones. These aren't drones. So that was my mistake. All right, time to just carve. Time to carve up. 12 is actually exactly a hit on this, I think. Yes. That does 6 damage, which is fortunately kinetic and not energy, even though it looks like it should be energy because of my own oversight there. So -1. That is the 6 it does. That's -1. Yeah, that's right. So that's why I said it was 5. Does 3 damage. Okay. My turn again, but like proper style this time. And 5 movement. Yes. Have to boost as well. No, you can go right there, and that's actually perfect. A slash will occur.
All right, don't forget it gets a difficulty.
Yes, it does get a difficulty against you. Which cancels out its accuracy. 5. That is a miss.
Oh.
All right. Now it's your turn again.
Hey, newbie, one of them got close. If
Yeah.
you're interested.
Let me just Okay, I'm going to do something to figure out what the rest of my turn is going to be. I'm going to fire at... What are these guys' movements? Do we know?
What?
These
The
guys.
little guys?
Yeah.
You can. It's not that hard to pick out their movement range because you just watch them do things. It's 5. They have movement 5.
Okay, these guys have a shotgun, right?
The ones with guns have shotguns. Yes.
Dope. Okay. I'm going to fire at this one with my gun.
Could you highlight that again? I was looking away at the book.
The closer
That's the
one.
Okay.
That's the one without a shotgun, to be clear.
This one does have a shotgun.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, that's a
The
sword.
defenders have
That's a shotgun.
guns. The attackers have swords.
Oh, they only have swords. Okay.
Okay.
That hits and does damage, so it's dead.
Okay. Now, to position myself to be able to do maximum defending in every which way. I can't get that far. Okay, cool. It's Moon Carver, whatever. I respect them. Not
He's
gonna
your
stress.
coworker.
It's not my coworker. I'm a temp.
Listen, you're still a coworker. That's a very unhealthy attitude to have towards your
Damn.
position.
How? Right click. There we go. Okay. All right.
That does move you next to Tempest drones, which are indiscriminate.
It sure does.
Beans.
They want arbitrarily. Yeah. I mean, you can go for it. Just if you fail a hull save, you will get bounced.
No, because I still have immunity until the end of my turn.
Then
for
you'll
being
just take a
down.
little bit of damage. That's fine. You'll just.
Is it
take,
armor
like-
piercing?
It's
Let me
not. No,
check.
so you'll only take 2. You'll only take 2 because it's 4 non-armor piercing energy damage.
Yeah, fuck me up. I'm gonna move right here.
Correct.
And that's if
yeah.
you fail the check anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna need a hull save.
How hard could it be?
not that hard. You're good.
Nice.
No damage.
Nice.
All right.
Because the other fun thing that was gonna happen was I just checked. Your save target increases by +2. Additionally, once per round, when a character fails a save against you, they take 2 heat. It doesn't give a
Oh.
shit.
That's rough.
That's fun.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think this actually knows if it's enemy or not. It doesn't. Okay, great.
Okay. I'm putting that boy in get baby jail.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna put him into the. No,
Yeah.
no, it's within range 5 as well as line of sight.
Fuck,
You're
man!
outside of range 5. I'll let you do it anyway. It's fine. It's just one of the little guys.
Anyway, that's the full thing.
Woo. He is caught in in the stasis field, which is slightly tinted his color, and he just doesn't know how to do anything anymore.
It's got to pass its save check, but
Yeah, it can make an engineering check to get out.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
My save is 13.
It's a failure.
No.
All right, so it is stuck. I'm going to put the X on it for now. Like, ignore that it is phased out. It's like phasing MTG. You just ignore that it's on the table at all. All right, so that means that it can't go. That was the only thing left for me to do, so it's now Kuro's turn.
ready for this hot ass turn. Okay, I'm gonna move to get up.
Well,
No longer
First
prone.
off, you have to make a system save.
Oh fuck! I don't want to do that. That button. That's not good.
Nice.
Oh, no.
All this does is that it slows you. That's it.
Well, good news. I'm not moving, so. I
Mhm.
mean, I am getting up to clear prone, but that doesn't count. So.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's a stabilized time.
Solid
Go
move.
2 heat. Get reloading my shotguns, and by the way, he takes 5 kinetic damage.
Just for me reloading,
So
right?
-1, -2. 2 kinetic damage.
Yep. Cool turns. I love it. Let's go.
I mean, you still managed to do damage even on a stabilized. That's pretty cool.
Also, like, yeah, when your turn is your turn, you get to do like 40 damage. So.
All right, round 4 begins, and I start the round. All right. It's gonna be the one time I want to roll a 3 on the overcharge. Great. That is actually expressly not what I wanted. That is the worst result.
This is expressive, but I didn't want to happen.
This is precisely the one thing we didn't want to happen. All right, well, I've got plenty of things to do on this round now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, did you put the chains on for the snow?
I didn't remember to put the chains on the snow. I really also should have given it a gun to Overwatch with, I guess.
Considering
I
it
guess
has a
technically-
trait that lets it do unlimited overwatches per turn, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's all ultras. They just get to do that. I think technically I'm allowed to do that with the Graviton Lance, but only if someone's exactly adjacent. I think every weapon technically has a threat range of 1, if they do not have a threat range automatically.
Correct, yeah.
So that means someone would have to move away from me for that to matter. All right, first things first. I want to fire the Graviton Lance on the 2 adjacent targets here to make absolutely sure that I can possibly get the big crit damage. So I'm gonna fire the
Hey Doc, is that technically a ranged attack?
it is, so yes, I'm going to
Cool.
so engaged, so it's gonna be a difficulty as opposed to a and are you going to apply another difficulty on this or something? Or is it
I'm gonna apply the warp shield.
Hmm?
So you have difficulty versus Kuvo.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Beans. I only get 1 reaction per round, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The round is swapped
You gotta
over.
choose.
You're round 4. So you gotta choose between the 2, yes.
Or
You get
per,
one reaction
turn.
per turn,
Turn.
but
turn.
this can only be
Yes.
used once per round anyway, so.
But I also want to use the other thing. No, I'd rather have Kuvo have another difficulty. So yeah, I'll use the Warp Shield to give Kuvo 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Okay.
14, I believe, hits, but it's not going to be a big deal. So, in fact, you actually take 0 damage from that.
It's
It's
against
blocked
me.
entirely by your armor, yes, and you are slowed, which you already were, so that doesn't do anything.
Damn it.
And then 15. Net profit, you take 2 energy damage as well,
All right.
and you're also slowed.
Was I supposed to lose any shield or anything there?
Wait.
No, because you got 2
Nothing?
armor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right, so that shot has occurred. Now let's use. I'm going to sharpen the ground underneath net profit as well. And by the way, I know that this effect says that it only lasts until the end of next turn. I've been ruling it as being a permanent effect because of how Cubebot is cool.
I think that's fair in exchange for having
That is
no
cube
real
law.
gun. I think that's
Yes.
fair. Yeah. Also, we're in his domain, right? Like
Yeah,
this
the-
is
the whole
this is
deal of the
crown
fight
realm
has
of
been-
Cubebot.
The cube domain.
The cube
Yeah.
boss controls the terrain.
Yeah.
All right.
You have entered
also
my
fire-
domain.
Gravity rifle at net profit.
You've entered my territory.
The territory of the cube.
Come on! Why are my attack rolls so garbage? 11 misses you, right?
Yep.
It sure does. All right, that's that round done.
And for
And
what it's
now
worth,
I
an
do
11 would
the,
miss me too.
Okay. The burn is cleared at least.
Someone say something relating to burn.
I cleared the burn that was there.
Has the cube bot finished its action?
It has.
Going to begin my action, wherein I move away
I
from
would
sword
like to
bot.
use Lesson of the Held Image to put a lock on Cubebot.
I'm guessing that this sword bot can take a swipe at me on the way out.
Yes. So
Yep,
let me
so
roll the.
go ahead and do that.
Hey, there we go. That's an eclipse phase crit, is what that is too.
Last argument
alright.
of cubes.
That's a hit. Okay, there we go. That actually
All right.
matters.
What's that dealing?
Because specifically, this weapon also deals extra damage on critical hits. This is going to be doing 11 damage.
Wild.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
But you've got
4
overshield.
of that into the shield, leaving 7 of that to go into actual health.
So these robots right here, they are based off of the Ronin NPC, which is an incredibly simple bot. Its main thing is that it is the generic, like, melee damage robot NPC.
And then
The Assault is the generic ranged one. This is the generic melee one.
we argue. We argue.
High level sword guys.
You
Got it.
super argue. Holy shit. So that's a crit on the argument as well. You consume the lock
So-
on and crit.
Would you like to be forced to move a little bit?
I would.
All right. Over here. Toward the cube.
Stay right there, and it moves with this as well.
I think that would break my grapple too, right?
Involuntary movement breaks grapples, I believe. Yes,
Yeah.
is how it works.
All right.
And enjoy your 12 new burn.
Yep, I sure will.
That's gonna be some structure.
It is. You know, there's actually a 1 in 6 chance I don't succeed on the engineering chance check as well. By the way, so that's cool. 1 and 6 or so. That's going to be the... Now at only 3d6, I think, because we are taken 1, taken 2. We're on the third one. All right, and I roll twice on this. I think you just use the worst result on this, I think, right?
So
I think it's. So you get to pick which of those sets you go with, though, right?
So I have to make a hull check, is what it is. Yes, that is a success. So, you know, it doesn't say what the difficulty is. Oh, I'm gonna rule it as a success.
generic rolls are difficulty 10, unless
Yeah,
otherwise
so-
specified.
That does mean it gets stunned for that turn.
Yes. Gets to spend a turn sitting there being on fire.
It sure does. Hold on, just gonna double check exactly what stunned means. Can a move
Pretty
take
nasty.
any actions? Pilot can still mount, dismount, or eject. 5 evasions and always fail hull and agility rolls. However, doing the burn check is not in action, and that is not prevented by stun. Okay. That is your turn. Then it'll be mine. Then I'll take the stun turn, which is I can do nothing but do the check here. That's only barely a success
Nice.
to clear the burn. Oof. All right, that was my round.
Y'all mind if I blow up this guy in front of me before he tries to hit me real quick?
You don't mind if I? Ooh.
Go for it.
All right, great. Actually, I can just deploy a new one. Why not? I've got another assassin drone in my pockets. I would like to deploy the assassin drone from my pockets, and I will put it right in the center of that. And y'all already know what it is. Oops, sorry, that was my alarm.
Oh shit!
Sorry, Annihilation Nexus alarm going off. Let me make sure I don't have a difficulty. There we go. None.
Y'all know what time it is.
Art.
Where at on the assassin drone?
It's just the cube offense in front of me.
Okay, yeah. So that hits and kills it.
Okay. And then the assassin drone's targeting will be there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so Q Prime clears its stun. And let's see here. I should, in fact, do this. Oh my god, now I roll the... Oh my god, come on. I just get only bad results on these overcharges. All right. All right, so exposed. Really? Yeah, okay. All right, so Q Prime is going to be exposed for that off of that, but that's okay. It did get more cubes back. That's the important part. All right, cube, let's go. Placed one there. Place one here. Which, by the way, these cubes are too small to prevent line of sight. Because it's very tall. It's much taller than the cubes are. Mobile printer is free, however, and that's the important thing. Gorgeous. All units must pack. Oh, okay. Three contiguous area. So it'd be. Can I get any multiple characters with this? Seems like no, not really. Regardless, let's do the regular shot here. I am currently actually no longer engaged with anyone, I think. Or am I still engaged with Net Profit? I think I'm still engaged with Net Profit.
Engage with me.
Oh yeah, I'm actually adjacent to you. Good point. All right. So Graviton Lance is not at a bonus now. 16 is going to hit you as well again, I think, but it doesn't do any damage and you just stay slowed. And 11's going to miss Net Profit because I cannot hit anything. Ugh. And now what else? You're standing on some spikes? Okay, gonna do the tremor move.
He doesn't
Can't
need to
hit
be on the
both of you.
bridge.
No.
Ah,
And I actually can hit 2 people with this, although it won't really do anything to Mooncarver anyway, aside from knock him prone. Alright. Both Net Profit and Mooncarver are gonna have to make hull saves.
All right.
-1.
I think I got
Well,
there.
that's a success off of you. That's a failure off of him, though.
Hold up.
Are you really gonna do this?
Let Doc hit the NPC. Come on.
It doesn't even do anything. He's already really fast. He can just get back up and boost.
Okay, you can have this one.
Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that.
Look, it's a good move, and I like doing it.
Cubes don't block line of sight because the cube bot is size 4 and these cubes are size 2. So it's just much taller than them. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, no, I overcharged. So I did shot, then that. Okay, I've got one more of those, actually. Sorry about that. Let's do one last attempt to do something cool against you. Oh, you know what? Let's sandblast you. I should have been sandblasting much more often than I have been. All right, so this is sand. Let me make sure that it's a little more obviously sand. So while you're in the sand zone, you treat all other characters as being invisible, and if you stay in it, it's 3 armor piercing damage. At the end of your round. End of your turn. Okay, now my turn is done.
Does anybody
you
have a
can go.
preference of turn? Otherwise, yeah.
You can go or I can go. I mean, I'm just gonna blast it. So
Yeah, I'm also just gonna blast it.
So anyway, start
anyway.
blasting it.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna use my grapple hooks to fly on top of this cube. I am the king of the cube now.
I didn't know if you won my money or something more litigious.
There we go. And then I'm going, like, as I left, I grabbed some of the spikes on the ground, and I'm gonna jam them into Cube Prime's armor using an improvised attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that puts my brawler die down to 3. because I hit, also it knockbacks 3 into the wall again. Or at least against the wall. But because I hit, I'm going to use a die to... my last die for my Blade Master dice to try and grapple it. Dang.
Okay. I think that's the first time you've ever failed a grapple check.
Yeah, dang. But that
It
puts
is a big boy.
my Brawler die at 2. Because I didn't successfully grapple or ram, I don't get another chance at that, so... that's my turn. Move, standard. Like, full action or whatever. Done.
All right, cube offense. Fortune favors the bold. So let's go ahead and do the... what is it, an agility save? No, you get to do a reaction shot
I
against
shoot
cube
at you.
offense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just grit bonus. So
Yeah, so d20 plus 3.
oh. How did I do this wrong? How? Isn't it slash roll? Oh, I had
Slash
a
roll. You
period
put
in
a
front of it.
period in front of it. Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Okay. And unfortunately, fortune did not favor you this time. All right, now it's your turn as that one gets gunned down in the streets.
Rip.
Should I go? Is that what's happening? I don't know who's left. Mooncarver, I
I think
think.
it's just you because Loon did argument.
NPC gets to go as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Newbie hasn't done anything this turn, has he?
No, I've done a lot of things, but I have not taken my turn. As is my want in this robot.
I mean, I could maybe kill it this turn, so
Go for it.
Go
give
for
this
it.
a shot.
Then I don't have to take a turn.
Movement action, moving one away from it. I don't know if it gets a reaction to that or not.
It actually does, because you do technically move out of that, and I can fire on you once with the graviton lance as part of it. Now,
Go for it.
here's the thing: if I get finally this over 20, and I didn't,
Yeah.
it could have been a lot of damage. It could have been legally. It wasn't. I even
Newbie,
missed.
Do I still have that dice you gave me like a turn or two ago, or is that?
It
gone?
doesn't go away until you use it. So if you have not yet used it, you
I
still have it.
Ty, is it possible for you to lock on this dude?
Ty's already done that this round.
He already is this. Okay.
Yeah, I did it for the argument. Because I think argument requires lock on for.
It doesn't require. It is nice though. It sets off a second thing of mine.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be using the big ass shotgun. Well, I mean, I'm gonna barrage here, but let's use the big ass shotgun. Let's get an accuracy. Actually, let me think about this. Inaccurate. I'm at range 1. I'm gonna use the dice for an accuracy. So, and I'm also using a charge to make this explosive.
Oof. Jesus
I'm also going to be
fucking
doing
Christ.
an additional 1d6 for overcharge round, which I should have done before, so add that as well.
Oh, wow.
Fuck me, really?
That's
That's 21 damage.
Is it dead?
No, but
it
I
has
still
to
get
make
another
yet
shot.
another structure check. Wait, do I ever roll 46? Hold on a second. I just realized. Okay, it went down to... This is its final structure. All right, going down to 3, that'd be 1 die. 2 to 2 dice. What? It'd only be 3 now. Whoops. I made the other 2 rolls there more deadly than they needed to be. I don't feel bad about clearing the exposed that I gave it on the sly for that reason now. All right, so let me reroll that to be... I actually kind of like that one, but so let me go and roll these 3 to 6. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take that one right there as a 2, which is system trauma. Another weapon goes down. Thank.
Wait, you're taking which one as a 2?
The first one. Worst
Oh,
result
so you
on there
did
is
roll.
2s. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
that's the structure check done.
And then the other shot, which is going to be normal kinetic, so this is probably not going to do a whole lot. Think about here. Accurate 1, so this is at none difficulty. It is a crit though,
Right with
so
it though.
let me reroll that 1d6. There we go, it's a bit better.
So 7.
Yep. That's kinetic though, so we'll get half.
Yeah, 3. It goes down to 3.
Yeah.
His armor first, then the 3. Okay.
Getting there.
Now it's my round, and at this point,
The other guy's
it's
out of gay
on
baby jail
Newbie's
now.
turn. Is it on its turn? And if it's its turn, or is it on Newbie's
It's done
next
till
turn?
the end of its next, the beginning of its next turn. I think I have it. Let me see. 1 second.
No, it's end of its next turn. It should be. Hold up.
Until the end of their next turn.
Yes.
Okay, so it gets its turn, and then it becomes unstunned at the end
Yeah.
of its turn.
Yes.
All right, so that means I'm going to use my turn, and then it's done. Okay. Now it's
You could
y'all's
make a
again.
hole
What was
check.
your-
If you make the whole check, then it gets to have its turn.
Does it?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yes. Enemies. Hostile characters can
Engineering.
succeed on a engineering save to
Oh.
ignore this
No,
effect.
no,
thought
no.
that was
I
like
needed
at
to make
the-
that save at the start. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
at the
pretty sure
start.
that's like
Oh,
when
okay.
it goes off.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Okay. So only person left to go is Mooncarver and Newbie.
Let Mooncarver go.
Mooncarver, kill it.
All right. I'm gonna go
Who
ahead
they
and have it kill the cube defense bot that just showed up.
No, I meant the other guy.
Yeah, y'all can do that yourself, motherfuckers.
Oh, come on, Mooncarver, come on.
Please.
Doc, destroy your own creation.
No, I'll have you do that.
We should all pass until Mooncarver
Yeah,
kills
we
it.
wanted to give you the kettle. Wait a minute. What? Oh, come on.
No. No, he refuses. He likes CubeBot too much. He got really, really friendly with the Cube intern that you all employed, and he has a very emotional attachment to CubeBots now. He can't possibly destroy CubeBot. He thinks they're too cute.
This is like that giant cowboy at the Texas State Fair.
All right, so that's
Newbie.
the round, I think.
It's Newbie's turn.
Newbie.
Newbie
How much
Oh,
needs
newbie,
to
right.
take an action.
I have to do a thing. I guess I'll fire my gun.
Okay.
I really don't have a lot of things to do when there aren't a lot of things on the map. Well, it now has lock on.
He did max damage, so.
4
And it
damage
is
and a
plus
lock
lock
on?
on.
That's good.
And, bonus accuracy to your drones.
Yeah, or Annihilation Nexus gets in free accuracy then too.
Oh, wow.
It's a Nexus, as it says.
It is a Nexus.
All right,
like,
this
yeah,
is the first time
I'm
round 5 is occurring, I think.
I'm legitimately going down my whole list of things here, and there's really nothing else for me to do.
Yeah, you're the defense and status prevention bot. Makes
Mhm.
sense.
Last call for CubeBot to cause
This is-
problems.
Last call for problematic cubes. That's right. It's time to do one last overcharge where I'm going to roll another 6.
No, man, they're gonna cancel Cubebot.
I rolled a 4, which is 6 adjacent. It's still in the upper half of results.
Nice. That means Loon's gonna be able to get a lethal king, a
Yo,
lethal
That's
argument.
exactly.
Kill
it's
him
for
through
arguing.
Twitter.
All right, let's just fucking
Posting
go
through
for.
it.
I'm crit fishing is what's gonna happen here. Is what's gonna go down.
You ever skip
And it's
out
already
on
locked
bed?
onto.
You go back to bed.
It's already decorated.
Come on, just go for like net profit.
To fire on. Let's see what I can do. Gonna have to try go for small claims. Obviously, pushing up days is a good target as well. Do I have any additional higher accuracy shots? Gravity rifle will be targeted at pushing up daisies. I will fire the graviton lance at small claims and net profit, and we'll go from there.
Well,
There! I finally did it! I finally did it! Pushing up daisies!
Mm.
Okay, first off, you also have to make a hull check.
I'm gonna give small claims a +1 difficulty on an attack against him.
All right. You were knocked prone, which giving newbie the ability to use a reaction on this.
No, it's just almost done. Well, okay. How much damage is Kuvo about to take?
A lot.
2
I mean,
plus
I could opt to get hit
3d6
by
plus
something
7.
and then 3d6. Yeah.
I could also
so-
just brace it because this is the last round. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just brace. Yeah.
Yeah, because the most I can do. Let me hold up. Let me look up everything I can do here. Nope.
I mean, as
nope,
long as it doesn't
nope.
cost core power, like you might as well do it, right?
Yeah, a brace
Yeah,
is fine because this
if
guy only
it-
has 9 HP left, which is like a round or two, maybe for us. So
Loon literally can go argue at it, and it's basically
yeah,
guaranteed
it's
to blow it
fine.
up.
Don't worry too much about it.
All right.
All right, so you're going to take it? All right. Makes sense to brace.
Yeah,
All right. This is still going to be a lot of damage, though, even with that.
All right, roll the 3d6. Show us what it does.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Oh,
oh no, 1 point of damage. I don't even brace that.
No.
There's no reason to brace that.
No. That's not 1 point of damage. That would be -2 to 5, then cut in half to 3. It would still be 3.
That's like your shield, though.
-2.
Armor happens before resistance,
Yeah,
and
so,
you roll up.
But I have 4 overshield.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I consider overshield to just be an extension of the amount of health you have.
Oh, okay.
That's why you
Yeah.
take 5 damage.
Yeah, overshield is health.
I don't even need to
Yes.
brace this.
All right,
Mm.
but you do also still fall down, poop your pants, and cry. Which is to say
Okay.
you fall down, take 5 damage. That's cut in half into 3 again.
Oh, I'm still on the spikes, aren't I?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you didn't brace this would have been 2 plus 3d6 plus 7 damage, which is actually comparable to the amount of damage that you just did last turn.
So how much was it with the for the fall down for the spikes?
It's 7 minus your armor, so 5. Then you are resistant to it, so it gets cut to 3 again. So in total,
I'll just take the
you
5.
cut
No,
down.
it's fine. I'm not bracing. Doesn't need to.
You're not bracing? All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that's going to give me an additional possible action to do things then here.
I'm pretty sure you're just gonna be argued to death next turn. So
All right.
We'll finish
Is that your turn?
resolving the cube
Oh,
attacks.
yeah. Shoot the other.
Yes.
Yeah, do your other shots.
All right, so that's also a crit on net profit.
Yeah.
This is
Hold up.
less damage.
No, this is my I am
Last
doing a
call
reaction.
for problem cubes.
Here we go. Big money, no whammies. Damn. Okay.
The super crit damage only happens once per round, so that's only 7 damage to you. You are, however, need to make a system saver be slowed.
7 damage.
Or no, that happens automatically. You're just slowed.
Yeah, alright.
I
7
could
damage is
if
slowed.
I had rolled a 20, I could have canceled that attack.
That would have been nice. That's okay, though. Not that much damage.
Okay, and that does break the invisibility. Let's see here. And it's 2 damage.
That is exactly a hit. Well done.
It's 2 damage and slow, so I still failed to do structure damage to you even with that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't give the difficulty to Loons, because I figured at max 2 damage to Loon. Loon was fine.
Well.
Well,
Well.
I still have one. I still have
Oh,
one
well.
quick action left. Hold on. You're going to have your crit anyway, so understandable. But let me at least have my final move before I die and melt down into a pile of slag.
Final move before
And
you
Was
pee your
firing
pants.
both guns. Well, I guess yeah, it was just a barrage for a full.
I
action,
overcharged, so
Yeah, yeah. that
there's
makes
another
sense.
part.
Make your other attack.
Searching Catapult is adjacent ally, and I didn't immobilize myself anyway because that was a protocol. Cannot fire my Graviton Lance, or the concussion gun is actually still broken because I didn't repair it. The gravity rifle is just shot. I have... Alright, the excavator. I'm going to destroy the bridge. Which, don't worry, the bridge will be destroyed putting you on the cube underneath it, is what this ends up doing. It's going to cut through three hexes. And you need to make a... agility save. You need to make an agility save. That's Kuvo. Kuvo needs to make an agility save.
I'm good.
Unbelievable. I have a save target of 18 and you still managed to do it.
Well, I'll see. I was prone on the bridge because I fell into the spikes, and the bridge went away, and I fell on the cube, which was like an inch below me, so I think I'm okay.
Well, yeah, but you'd be knocked off that, and then it's an arbitrary amount of damage that it ends up
I know,
doing,
it's-
which would have been
it's just
6
funny.
arbitrary.
I'm,
It's like
I'm looking at the numbers here, and yeah, they're fine. Their bones are all right.
The bridge
Your
went away,
bones-
but like
Looking
I
at
fell
the
into
numbers
one
here,
thing
and it
below
says
it.
ignite cube.
It does say ignite cube. So cube is going to be ignited, and I can't do anything about this.
Detonate
It's going to
cube.
exactsies exactly 9 damage, burning everything around me. Cube Prime has been melted down.
I loved him.
This map was at one point a whole bunch of terrain in the center here that is all gone.
You can put it in a baseball field now.
You could.
Don't worry, I'm painfully aware about how much terrain there was in the center with the whole turn that I could just not do anything because of fucking line of sight.
Yes.
Once we got up to Cubot, we kind of just bullied it into the corner.
It's almost as if it was a very large Cubot and it did very large Cubot things.
I
Listen.
mean, if it hit, it was really fucking dangerous once per
Oh, it
round.
was.
Like,
Yeah.
it did almost explode Kuvo. We cannot be clear enough about that. It could have just done like 30 damage to Kuvo and made
Oh,
him
yeah,
do
yeah.
2 structure
Let me
checks in
just
a row.
let me just do another test check. Yeah. Test check damage. I could have possibly done something like 18 damage there. You know, like that is a lot. It's just it would unfortunately it was constantly engaged is what the problem was. I did not give it something to ignore engagement, and I probably should have. Anyway, you solved my cube puzzle. The final cube puzzle that I will ever give you. Cubes have been defeated. All instances of cube bot have been consolidated. They've either been destroyed,
Or recruited.
self-destructed, or recruited.
The last
There
cube
are no
is
more
in
cubes.
captivity.
The last cube is in captivity. Yeah.
Since
The
Cubot
galaxy
Prime
will
has been
never be at
defeated,
peace.
The idea of Cubot has been defeated, so no more Cubots anywhere in the world. They all just disappear.
Including your ally one, who fades off into a tiny particulate of tiny cubes.
Now the era of triangle bot.
So I'm assuming
all
an
right.
alarm goes off or something, right?
Yes, at this point, an alarm will begin blaring.
Time bomb set.
There's actually an easy path from here all the way over to the you know,
The Forbidden Zone.
bring this up again. The Forbidden Zone, yeah. Oh, I had that open the entire time. Yeah. Yeah, path directly from extradite testing all the way to the off-limits Forbidden Zone, but it is there's actually a car there because it takes a little bit to actually go that way.
Is the
Why-
car big enough for size 2 mechs to fit on, or
No, it isn't. You guys are gonna have to walk. But you're in mech, so there's no difference.
Why did they
It's
call
for
it the Forbidden
people.
Zone?
I mean, I physically have to walk. Small claims can fly, but I guess
So-
I do have to do the walking.
Is there a reason we have to do? I'm wondering what the in-universe reason that we have to do both zones before going to the boss is.
So access
This
to...
is letting us bypass a security system by setting off these two
Oh.
alarms.
So
Okay.
the office is basically fully locked up and extremely hard to enter without Balzac's, consent. However, there's an automated response system basically to force open all doors if enough alarms go off to allow, full ability to,
Egress,
fire
yeah.
escapes to be able to fucking leave to make sure that there's
Yeah.
no
Code requires that if the cubes burn down,
Yeah.
you need to lower the barriers.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
be exitable. Yeah.
So that's the idea. You force that open through that, and you take out the two very important experimentation zones on this place to pull it off.
If we go, so too the cubes.
I am going to
Also,
leave
there's a
constructive feedback about how well the CubeBot systems held up under battlefield conditions.
And hey, Loon, you've got a ability to
Yeah, I got
to
those
do a claim.
repairs waiting.
No,
on
I mean
site.
the
Or-
extra one, didn't you? Or someone has a on-site procurement.
Yeah, that was me.
Would you like to salvage from Cube Prime? It has a
What if
lot of
instead
systems.
of repair goo, we take a cube module of some sort.
Cube extruder.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Do
that
you
we
want to
guys met
take your
CubeBot.
pick of system on CubeBot?
DM passes you the cube.
Gonna have to review the cube data.
Get the one that allows you to throw the cubes. 'Cause
But
if
not
you
the
can throw
one
size
that
two
allows you
cubes-
to
Yeah, but only throw them.
Yeah, if you can
Wait,
throw
I
size
can
two
I can
cubes,
construct
you
a
throw
full
size two
cycle
mechs.
and then
Oh,
throw
nice,
that at
right?
people.
And you could also throw us at people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Friendly
Fastball
allies
special.
There's no
allowed.
size rider. Yeah, there's no size rider on it.
Yeah, Loon could just be the Disgaea launcher.
Hold on. Are we going to learn how to throw?
Oh no, hold on. Never mind. There is a size rider on it. As a quick
What is
action, you
the
can throw
size?
any adjacent ally that is the same size or smaller than it to any space within range 10.
So you can throw me.
Yes, that does work.
That would work.
That would be great.
Dang, if only we could have gotten that on, like, newbie.
That would be
There's
pretty
nothing
funny.
saying that you can't give it to newbie.
Give newbie the fastball special.
He could throw drones. Wait a minute.
Because the thing is that Loon also scavenged up the large sword for Boix,
That's true.
Do
What
you
if I
want-
threw drones?
Do you
It's
want the
Loon's
baseball
choice.
arms?
Do you want baseball arms? Do you want to throw
Do you
drones?
want the ability to lay an entire bridge? Just a size like
Drop a
Also,
bridge
just
out of
make a
nowhere.
bridge.
That is pretty funny. Yeah.
It's a full action. Deploy a piece of unfolding bridge terrain. The bridge is 3x6. It is laid down on
How
top
do
of
you
existing
fit it?
terrain. One of the narrow ends must be placed adjacent to the bridge layer. Units on the bridge ignore any difficult or dangerous terrain. Rivers, chasms, and so forth. I'm taking the bridge. I'm gonna figure it
taking
out.
the bridge. All right, good. All right, just go ahead and copy that, and then just keep it around.
Bridge mode.
I'm so proud of you for taking bridge.
Can you build the bridge up in the air and then just have it fall due to
I
falling
could.
rules?
Can I drop the bridge on people from
You're not
the
allowed to
sky?
fucking dwarven add and smash or someone. That's not acceptable.
You can
Well-
leave it at an angle, though. You can make a ramp as well.
I can make ramps.
God,
Well.
20 HP and armor 3? Damn, that's a good bridge.
It's very tough, yeah.
The bridge is tougher than I am. The bridge will take hits.
The only reason why the bridge was destroyed at the last second there is because it took 2 sets of armor-piercing 10 damage each.
Yeah.
And it destroyed specifically the chunk of it that was holding it in place.
That bridge is technically tougher than me.
It's not an easy to destroy bridge. If you want to break that bridge, you better be a fucking Barbarossa.
I mean, well, actually, what is Does that say something about the bridge, or does that say something about me?
That says something about the bridge. You're
I think
still
we can
also very
all
tough.
aspire to be more like the bridge.
I aim to one day be a bridge.
I love this, and also, excuse me, disgusting. This is so much bridge to be one side of such a small claim.
Look, you just have to kind of flip it turn wise.
Okay, well, you solved my cube puzzle. It wasn't really, admittedly, all that dangerous, but I liked having such a weird sideways, like, strange mechanical, robot encounter.
No, that I love
pretty dope.
Cubebot. That was the good send off the Cubebot.
Rest in peace, Cubebot.
Cube Prime, the finale. I marked it down as NPC destroyed on CompCon.
Next time, some other non-cube adversary. A post-cube
Well,
age.
It could be another cube.
Ostensibly non-cube adversary.
Once upon a time in Cubebot.
The source of all cubes.
Doc, I swear to God, if you've done like 4 different varietals of veteran Cubebots, I'm gonna shit.
Just
No,
more
I didn't.
Cubebots.
No, that was the sole instance of Cubebot.
During the final boss fight, when we're on our last leg, Cubebot will slam in through the door.
What? Cubebot with a chair from the top right?
I don't
Save
believe that's
us.
Cubot's music.
Gives us a thumbs up as he activates self-destruct system.
Cubebot
Yeah.
from beyond the grave throws down the rainbow bridge. Next.
Next time.